Okay, and why are you still supporting Trump?
His immigration agenda.
In regards to his immigration policy, what is it that you like?
How he kicks out these worthless illegal immigrants out of our country.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
What is the net negative, all right, of getting rid of undocumented immigrants from the United States of America? Please tell us.
Well, they cause a lot of crime.
Substantiate.
Proven statistics, by the way.
You sure about that?
Substantiate your claim that undocumented immigrants commit a whole bunch of crime. Because, a whole bunch is definitely a metric. You have a smartphone in your hand. All right. Please provide us with some information, some data.
Texas is the only state that tracks the legal status of people that are arrested by that. But a major study by the Cato Institute found that undocumented immigrants had significantly lower conviction rates for violent crimes like homicide than native-born citizens.
Go ahead and read it again.
A major study by the Cato Institute looked at this data. They found that undocumented immigrants had significantly lower conviction rates for violent crimes like homicide than native-born citizens.
So you do realize that you just proved yourself.
You blew it!
You know that,
No,
right?
no. They were found to do more, but they got less severe of a sentence.
No. That's not
yes,
what
that's
you
what
just
this says.
read.
You can look up. You can look up the study, ma'am.
Commit crimes, especially violent crimes, at a lower rate than U.S.-born citizens. You just read.
Well, that's not what it's saying. It was literally about how they cause more crime,
No.
but they're still second to black people, which as myself, I am a black person.
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
You just read that. Do you want to read it? Read it a third time. I think third time's a charm. Go ahead, read it.
A major study by the Cato Institute looked at this data. They found that undocumented immigrants had significantly lower conviction rates for violent crimes, like homicide, than the native-born citizens.
Okay. You do understand that you have to track these things by convictions, right? Because you can't track it by arrest. Do you know why?
Oh, there's more to it. They're more likely.
No. Do you know why you can't track things by arrest?
Why not?
Okay. Because anyone could be arrested for something. It doesn't mean that they did it. That's why we go by tracking it by convictions. You could be arrested for a crime. Doesn't mean that you commit the crime.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, again, based off of what you just read, you disproved yourself. All right. Undocumented immigrants commit crime at a lower rate than American citizens do.
They gave me my theme music.
Hi, happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Juneteenth Eve. All right, welcome in, everyone. Thank you all so very much for being with me here today, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate you. With that being said, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. We are tapping that screen. We're sharing the live. We're reposting. All right, we're knocking out the gift goals over here on TikTok, and we're keeping that comment section going. And the same for you, tubers. Hi, tubers. Yes, tubers, I am not on time. Please don't expect anything different, but I love you all so very much, and thank you for being here. All right, with that being said, if you're over on the tube and you're new, hi, I'm Erica Shante. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like it here. Please do subscribe. Also, like the stream, and let's make sure that we are keeping that comment section going. And if you would like to support me, support the stream, all right, I'm not obligated, but definitely appreciate it. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal, and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Again, that is everything with Erica on Venmo and PayPal. All right, thank you all again for your kindness and generosity, because everything's appreciated and most definitely accepted. With that being said, guys, Trump supporters, request up. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. That means that if you are over on the look at the bottom of your screen and turn that blue and pink person gray. And if you are over on the tube, you can call the number on your screen, which is 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. All right, today I am rocking that gear from the Hector Shop, HectorShop.com. headcourseshop.com with 2 R's. All right, it's the Kamala with Never hat. I was the first person to have the red one. All right. And it's okay to call people stupid, T. Because guess what, guys? It's okay to call people stupid. It really is. I promise you. Just do it. You'll feel better about yourselves. All right. Let's go ahead and get it started. Anywho, again, Trump supporters request up. You are a demographic of people, all right, who should request up. If you're not a Trump supporter, please stay out of my request box unless you are a friendly and you know who you are. All right. There's a lot of news that is happening. Like, whoa. We have so much that's happening in the USA. Is like with so much drama in the USA. It's kind of hard being Erica. But I somehow, some way, keep coming up with awesome ass logic like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's? Who? Okay, I'm finished. Anywho, yeah, Trump supporters request up. You're the demographic. Did anyone take a look at that Iran peace plan? Anyone? The 14 points? All right. Did you all see how Donald Trump and them is giving them $300 billion and they're saying that it's not going to be taxpayer money? Bullshit. Bullshit. That's what I say to that. And what else do we have? All right. We also have something just happened with green cards, by the way. Hey, Dot, are you a Trump supporter? Don't come up here playing music. Don't do that. Go and get. Anywho, so yes, they also did the whole thing, and I gotta get into my other account really quick. Maybe today would be the day I bring up the backup. That part, Dr. Sapphire, where is he getting it then? He's trying to say that it's going to come from like Middle East allies, so maybe Qatar or the UAE and Saudi Arabia, but I doubt it. I doubt it because basically what'll happen is if like the US doesn't get anyone else to fund that money, right? If they don't get anyone else to do it, it's going to be on the US. This is just going to be like his ballroom that he told us didn't contain any tax money. Bullshit. All right. What is it? Like over 100 million in taxpayer money? Yeah, that part. Just like that UFC fight that he told us didn't contain any taxpayer money. Okay. So Dana White paid for the Secret Service? Can anyone tell me that? Did he pay for the Secret Service and all that stuff? I just really want to know. I'm being dead ass. Like seriously. So there's that. All right. So yeah, it's like a lot of information to take in. I do want to go over news, but we have someone in the request, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But after I do this, so entertain yourselves for like 2 seconds because you know I can't multitask. Do 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 do. Okay. Can you guys hear me typing like furiously? If you're a mod on TikTok, please take a look at the mod channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Okay, there we go. All right. Also, Shauna, I need you to do the thing for me too after you read it. I'll know when you read it. Let's get into this first guest and see what happens, guys.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I just wanted to come up and say just keep up the good work and cooking these MAGAs up, and thank you for your time having me up.
Appreciate you. Thank
That's
you for
all.
coming up. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
All right. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, just.
Who's that in your photo, in your profile picture?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry?
1 second, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Who's that in your profile picture?
Who's that in my what? Sorry, can you ask the question again?
I said, who is that in your profile picture?
That's me.
That's you? Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a criminal.
You're a
Yeah.
criminal. You sound so proud about that. That's
Uh huh.
weird. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
25.
Okay. All right. And are you stateside?
Wait, I've got a hypothesis, right? So I believe that Asian people came out of Africa and white people came out of Asia. Now, my hypothesis is that black people are high testosterone, low IQ. Asian people are high IQ, low testosterone, and white people are high testosterone and high
Where my
IQ.
mods at?
What do you think about my What do you think about my hypothesis?
Why my mods ain't do the thing yet? What's happening? I'm not talking to Vegemite.
What do you think about my hypothesis? What do you
I
think?
know you don't hear me. I know we don't have to do this. I'll wait for you to do it. What are we doing? Wait for you to do it. I have to talk to Vegemite. What's happening? The hell is he? I don't even know what he said. I can barely hear him. That's just wicked. Wicked work. Wicked work. Also,
Yo, why
hi.
huh?
What?
Hi, bro. Trump
What,
is
bro?
way better than Kamala.
Huh?
Trump
What?
is way better than Kamala.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I could give you so many reasons.
So many regions, like Donald Trump is better than Kamala Harris.
All right, first off,
I didn't ask
who
you.
does
I didn't
abortion?
actually ask you for those reasons. All right, so I do take it that you are a Trump supporter for TikTok purposes. How old are you,
Who likes abortion?
sir? How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
I'm 19.
What
Yeah.
year were you born?
Huh?
That's not a hard question.
2004.
I'm sorry. When?
2004.
2004.
Mhm.
What year is it, son?
2026.
If you were born in 2004, how old would you be?
What?
If you were born in 2004, how old would you be?
19.
Stupid. It's okay to call people stupid. Find your shirt in multiple colors. I have this awesome color along with the green color. All right. I got it from the Hector shop. Hector shop. Is it Hector Shops? HectorShops.com. HectorShops.com with 2 R's. 2 R's. All right. Only request up if you are, in fact, a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. All right. That means if you're over on TikTok, by all means, go ahead and turn the blue and pink person gray. And if you're over on the tube, go ahead and dial the number on your screen, 720-295-4868. Oh my God, I remember the phone number. Go me. I'm awesome. Shout out to me in my memory. 720-295-4868. That's the number. Okay. All right. Thank you all so very much. Request up. Don't be afraid. Let's talk about how awesome this Iran deal is, because what I say is that as a Trump supporter, right? As a Trump supporter, baby, what I say is that even when we lose, we win. Miracle. Miracle, baby. Miracle. All right. I'm just saying. All right. The war is over. All right. Even though it's a war that we didn't have to get into in the first place, we didn't have to lose 13 lives, 13 soldiers. We didn't have to lose them. Okay. But we did. However, it was worth it, wasn't it? It was definitely worth it, because think about it, guys. We got higher gas prices because of it. All right. We saw the prices on the shelves go up. Even our inflation jumped up almost a full percentage point. Like, come on, right? We got wages, not growing that fast. I mean, inflation's outpacing the rate of wages at almost 1%, 0.8%. I think that's, we won. We winning. Tiger's blood. We're winning. You can't deny it. America. All right. And then also, I would think like the stress on the American citizens, not knowing what was going to happen. The threats of Iran striking California had the Californians in a tizzy. All right. They were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we deserve it. Not exactly sure. There's that. Who knows? But yeah, here we are. Yeah. People trying to figure out if they're gonna eat that day or put gas in their car, just enough gas in their car, all right, to get to work and shit. So there's that. I mean, we're winning, baby. We winning. I don't know what y'all heard. You know what? You know, as the people would say, fuck what you heard. Okay. Rule number one. I think Donald Trump literally lives by this. Like, rule number one, don't give a fuck what they think. He don't care. He don't care. You know that man got on TV? He got on TV and that man literally said out of his mouth, all right, that if they don't have a deal in 60 days, he's just gonna start bombing them again. He's gonna start bombing them. Why would you say that? Why? Why? Also, JD Vance said that Donald Trump is the only world leader that's sympathetic to Israel. I think that's a sign that it's time for you to leave Israel alone. Like, leave him alone. Let him be. All right? Zionism ain't never served nobody. All right? It's a terroristic state. All right? An apartheid state at that. It's like, just leave it alone. Just leave it be. Also, Israel's not going to let this shit go. I just want to let y'all know that. I think Israel's going to give it about 2 weeks. 2 weeks tops. But there also were supposedly reports that they already struck them. So I don't know. Hi.
USA, motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch.
Your mic sucks. Go on, get now. What was that? Your mic sucks. And then you ran? What was that? That was weird. Huh. The white boys are peculiar. A peculiar lot you are. Anywho, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. Oh, so he was a fetus? Oh, okay, so he's going to be the class of that'll turn into white men. That'll turn into white men that wonder why their the tips haven't been wet since what? 2010, maybe? I think that'll be what happened. They were like, why won't they have sex with me? It's because of that personality. Okay? That's the reason why. That's it. It's not even something your therapist can fix. Hey guys, we just got like 4 people to request stuff at one time. I'm pretty sure we're in someone's Discord. So it's gonna be a bunch of whole little like wannabe Yahtzis. What do they call them? What do they call them? TikTok Klansmen? I think that's what they call them. TikTok Klansmen is what we got in the request, guys. So there's that part. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and reset the gift goal and see. Oh, we're in a Groper Discord? Get me out of there. I don't want to be in the Groper Discord. I don't like it there. It's nasty. It's gross. They stink. Smell like chitlin backs. What the hell is a chitlin back, Erica? All right. Dishmish. There we go. Chitlin backs and regret and disappointment. Parental disappointment is what it is. No, if you ask me, can you debate in the comment section? No, you can't. You can't. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, thank you for the flowers. I got to turn the fireworks on for you guys. Thank you very much for the butterflies and the flowers. Was it because I said they smell like chitlin backs? Uh-oh. There we go. I think we're back. We have a phone call.
Call from.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 48.
48? All right. Why are you still supporting Trump and this Iran deal?
Well, because it's the best option available. Let me ask you something. You
It's the
said
best
something
option
about gas
available? Why would you say it's the best option available, though?
because of the options on the table. Are you aware of the options?
Yeah, the option that was on the table is not strike Iran in the first place.
Well, let me ask you this.
You don't remember that
Is
option?
why does the Democrats want to hold their money from them if they're not terrorists?
I'm so sorry. What did you just say? You're in favor of giving Iran money now? What
Yes,
about when
of
Obama
course.
gave them money?
No, Obama gave them our money. Trump's going to give them their money back. We got a hold on their money.
It's not
See,
a
there's a
hold
difference
on their
between
money.
how much you want to
Did you
bet.
read
You
the
want to make a
14
bet?
point plan?
Yes, ma'am. We
Okay.
seize their assets. We have a freeze on their assets from their sale of their oil.
Jesus Christ.
How do you not understand that? How do you
I don't
not?
know how
Let me
you
ask
don't
you this.
understand it. But
Let me
you
ask
got
you
it,
this.
partner.
How does look? Let me ask you this. Was gas higher under Biden or right now?
Definitely higher under, I'm going to go with Trump.
No, absolutely wrong.
You
It's
mean
not
at the
even hit as
peak?
high as Biden had it.
What was the
And
peak under Biden?
the gas was up to $4.50.
It was up to 4 or
Almost
something?
$5. Yeah, $5 almost. I had an F-250 at the time. Trust me, it killed me. Just Google it. You got all the information
Hold
right
on
there.
now. One thing at a time. Calm down now. I know you want to get all your points off. You need to just
Yes, ma'am.
breathe a little bit.
And
Calm down.
remember,
I'm just pulling up.
remember.
I said slow down now.
Listen. You
Hey,
said the gas and
sir, look,
everything's
you're going to
high
be
because
manic. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shushies. I said one thing at a time. Jesus Christ of Latter-day
Okay.
Saints. I'm getting the point for you so that we can actually read it out loud. Calm the fuck down, bro. It's not hard to do.
I apologize.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's 0.6.
I apologize. That's four apologies. Come on, now your monkey bomb's going
You're not
off.
listening. It's 0.6. All right. And it reads, the United States of America undertakes with regional partners to develop a definitive mutually agreed plan with at least USD 300 billion for the reconstruction and economic development of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The mechanism for the implementation of this plan will be finalized as part of a final deal within 60 days. All required licenses, waivers, and permissions needed for the relevant financial transactions will be granted by the United States of America. Where does that say that is a release of Iranian assets, sir?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a whole different set of money. That's just
no, you're not. So you're telling me we're going to be giving them 300 billion? Wait, hold on. Time out. What's this $300 billion that I just read to you then? What's that?
That's behind every war we get into. We go rebuild and reinvest into that country because we're no longer going to be adversaries. We're going to be partners.
We're not going to be partners with Iran, sir. That's not going to happen. I just want to let you know that.
How you figure?
How I figure is because Iran, all right, is still going to be
They're
what they
good
consider
people.
a
We
threat,
shouldn't go to war with them, but we can't be partners.
Especially if Israel, all right, is saying that by any means necessary, because that's what Netanyahu said, any means necessary that they will prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. So, with that being said,
so you didn't
we
read
can't be allies with
plan?
both of them.
So let me ask you something. When you read your little plan and you just read out
I read my little plan, you mean the plan that Donald Trump signed yesterday in Versailles?
Wasn't nothing in there about nuclear?
No, they're going to be discussing a nuclear deal. So this is nothing but to end the war, and we've already given them concessions. Also, I don't recall when I wrote this plan. I do recall, though, Donald Trump signing this plan. Because if I wrote this plan, it'd be a hell of a lot better and actually in favor of the United States of America.
Yeah,
yet what we have here is Donald Trump capitulating to the Iranians. And stop yelling in the goddamn phone.
What's wrong with it? Look. What's wrong with capitulating with good people? Ain't they good people? Why are we bombing them, right?
If they were good people, sir, if they were good people, then guess what? I guess Donald Trump would have never bombed them, right? See, I think what your issue is, I'm not finished talking.
So you agree Donald Trump should be... So the Iranian people are not good people, but we shouldn't bomb them.
Is what we have.
And then you want to stop them.
Manic-ass old man on the phone is what we have. Manic as hell. Like, just manic as fuck. Matter of fact, give me a second, guys. I think I can fix it. You're gonna have to hear him, but chat, I need you all to tell me how it sounds.
I'm
All
so glad I
right. So
found you on my way home.
all of a
I'm home
sudden, I
now.
think it's crazy
Baby,
that you
baby,
all
baby,
are
hold up.
saying that
I'm
Iran
home.
is the good guys. I do think I think that's funny.
No,
I
I'm
do.
not. Y'all saying we shouldn't have bombed them
I
because
definitely
they
do think
good
that that
guys.
part is funny.
But
That's
y'all
always
y'all
going to
said
be
we shouldn't have
hilarious to
bombed them.
me when you all
Why shouldn't we
like to
bomb them?
pretend
I'm home
that
now. I just
they
wanted to
are the
occupy
good
my
guys
time on my
when no
drive. I
one
don't
on the
care.
left would ever tell you that Iran is the good guys. No
Yes,
one on
they
the
are.
left.
What are you
No,
talking about? They're
that's not
screaming
true,
that right
sir.
now. Yeah, it
That's not
is. Just turn
true.
on the news. Turn on
No,
MSNBC.
but people who vote democratically, all right, would actually say is that the
They're
United States of
dead. They're
America.
homeless.
Stop
They're
fucking
dead and
yelling!
homeless.
Are you well?
They're dead.
You fucking
They're dead and
imbecile!
homeless.
Good
That's the only thing
God.
y'all
Can we go back
understand.
48 years in time and ask your fucking mom to swallow? Stop
Yes,
fucking
yes,
yelling, you piece of
yes.
shit.
It's bad.
Call from.
My name's Derek.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 67.
67? 67. Okay. All right. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. I have someone in front of you, okay?
Okay,
All
that's
right. Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Listen, you milk toast piece of shit. Stop yelling at people. All right. We can hear you. You
Look,
don't have to
you
yell.
think you, but
Okay. Shut up.
but
You know
when
what? Get
you
off the
talk
phone.
to
I'm going to
people
hang
like
up on
that,
you
when you
because it's best
see
because you're
that's your
stupid.
power.
All right. Thank you so much for holding, caller. All right. So let's see here. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why not? Yeah, I think he's the greatest president in my lifetime. I mean, compared to
Why is
Biden and
that?
Obama. What's that?
Oh, I said, why is that? You're 60. You said 67 years old, right?
Yeah.
Like 6'7", like that, right?
Yes. I was
Oh,
born
okay.
in
All right.
58.
So that means that you have lived through quite a few presidents. Like there was Johnson. All right. Of course, Nixon doesn't count because he was awful. There's Ford, there's Carter, there's Reagan, Bush Sr. and Bush Jr., Clinton, Obama, Biden.
Yes.
But you choose Trump. Why do you choose Trump?
For one, he is not a politician. He's a businessman.
He's
He
definitely a
knows how to
politician.
negotiate, and he
Does not
does
know
what
how
he
to
says he's
negotiate.
going to do. What's that?
He does not know how to negotiate. Okay, if he knows how to negotiate, sir, tell us, please. All right. With the 14-point plan that was just released, all right, that deal with Iran, what is the benefit to Americans? What did Americans get from this war in Iran?
Well, it's what we didn't get, a nuclear weapon hitting
Sir, this
the
isn't a
country.
nuclear deal, by the way. I want to let you know that. So this isn't a
Oh,
nuclear deal. They still have 60 days to make a nuclear deal. You do know that, right? And like we've
yeah.
lost billions of dollars. All right, American citizens have paid out billions of dollars in extra costs due to the increase in gas prices, and it wasn't just seen at the pump, but also at the shelves. All right, in the grocery
Well,
stores. So
okay.
shipping
When the
costs
price
went
of
up.
oil's up, oh yeah, but it's like, for instance, when Obama sent them
What
plane
about
loads of money,
Obama?
billions of dollars.
You
Huh?
just what? Well, I'm sorry. Obama did what now?
Sent them billions of dollars
Yeah, he sent them
to Iran.
$1.7 billion. Do you know what that $1.7 billion was for?
Well, what it was for and what it was actually spent for are probably two different things.
You don't have any
'Cause
proof that they use that money, all right, for anything nefarious. So there's that part. All right, so that's you doing conjecture right there. Additionally, that $1.7 billion for like the gazillionth time, all right, was that an international court actually found the United States liable, all right, for the failure of an arms deal back in 1979. So we had to pay them their money. All right, $1.3 million plus 400 million. I'm sorry, $1.3 billion plus 400 million in interest. So there's that. That's the 1.7. All right. But you do know that the United States of America has agreed, all right, to pay Iran $300 billion
For
for the redevelopment of Iran for what we destroyed. $300 billion.
nope,
You
it's
didn't
not
know that?
true. Well, it's not true.
It is true.
No, it is
Why do you
not.
have you read the
Other
14 point, sir?
Yes, I have
You have? Then
thoroughly.
what does point number 6 say? Read it to us, please.
Well, I don't have it in front of me right now.
Okay, all right. That's okay, because guess what? I have it. I'll get it for you.
And
Oh, there it goes right on the screen. That's crazy. All right, let me make this bigger. All right. Okay. Hopefully that works for everyone. Okay, it is point number 6. Point number 6 once again says the United States of America undertakes with regional partners to develop a definitive, mutually agreed plan with at least, that means at the minimum, USD. USD stands for United States dollar, 300 billion for the reconstruction and economic development of the Islamic Republic of Iran. The mechanism for the implementation of this plan will be finalized as part of a final deal within 60 days. All required licenses, waivers, and permissions needed for the relevant financial transactions will be granted by the United States of America. USD $300 billion. You just told me you
yeah,
didn't read the plan. I want you to know that.
no, I just think you don't know what you're talking about because
Then prove me wrong.
It's like what the UAE and Qatar and all like that are wanting to put money into it.
Yeah, you literally
and
just
it's
got that from me when I said that earlier. So sure. Go
What's
ahead.
that?
Prove me wrong. Because how are we supposed to take Donald Trump's word for any of this? Because I know what Donald Trump said.
Oh man, I can tell you're a flaming liberal.
Sure,
funny.
Jan, and I can tell that you're coping right now. All right?
Coping?
Yeah, you're coping.
Oh,
You're trying to
no,
make yourself
I'm
feel better because you're wrong. So there's that part. All right. The United
No,
States
I
of
don't.
America, all right, is giving Iran almost 300 times the amount of money, all right, that President Obama did for a settlement for money that was actually already Iran's. This is
No,
money, all right, that
it's
the
not.
United States
It's
of
not coming from
America,
the.
all right, will be contributing to along with regional partners. So there's that part.
It's money that's been frozen. It's going to be returned to them.
Where do you see that at, sir?
Pardon me?
Where do you see that at?
Well, where do you see that America's going to be paying that money? Just because it's in dollars, U.S. dollars, doesn't mean anything. The U.S. dollars is like the world currency.
Okay, so I'm just going to read the first line for you again, and I just want you to listen to the words that emphasis are put on. The United States of America undertakes with regional partners to develop a definitive, mutually agreed plan with at least USD 300 billion for the reconstruction and economic development of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Where does it say that this is already frozen assets? Where are you getting that information from?
Well, that's where the money's coming from, and it's coming from Arab
No, where are you
countries.
getting that from, though? That's the thing about it. You can't say where you're getting it from.
Man.
Yeah, because it's not a thing. No, it's not. So,
I got a friend of mine that you need to talk to. He can explain everything to you in detail, and I guarantee you he'll. I don't know where you're getting your facts.
Did you just growl?
Did
you just go? He'll just. Did you just do that?
It's like, oh man.
Oh my, Mom Donnie, you have a friend. You have a friend that'll tell us all about it.
Yeah, In
Okay.
fact,
Tell your friend to call. Tell your friend
okay,
to
his
call so
name's
then we could all we can have that conversation. Hopefully he's better at this than you are. Right?
he's a lot
I'm pretty
better at.
sure he is, buddy. I always love when you guys send in the final boss and all the final boss does is overtalk people and be incredibly rude and insufferable. And then they also don't know anything. And they just
He
resort to misogyny and racism. Rawr.
Yeah, I'll have him give him a call. I'll have him give you a call. Call him up. His name's
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne. He
You
lives
about to
in
run?
Springfield. Pardon me?
You about to run? I wanted you to read point 9. What's point 9?
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, great. Let's bring point 9 back up. This is at special request of my friend Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. She wants me to read this one, so I will, because this is going to be
Okay.
fun. I want you to explain this one away. Alrighty then. Show it on the screen. There we go. Okay, so point 9 says, pending the final deal, the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran agreed to maintain the status quo. The Islamic Republic of Iran will maintain the current status quo of its nuclear program, and the United States of America will not impose any new sanctions and will not deploy additional forces in the region. Think about that.
They will
We're
not
telling them
let.
that they can continue on as they are.
No. They cannot continue on with nuclear.
Yeah, they are. It
Period.
literally it says it right here. It's point 9. They got everything they wanted, bro. What is there to negotiate?
They didn't. Tell you what, I'm gonna have Dwayne give you a call.
You
I'll call him
gonna have
up.
Dwayne call.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have Dwayne call. Are you about to leave? You gonna leave now? You about to
Yeah,
run?
because I gotta call him. I gotta call him.
You gotta call him and have Dwayne call.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If you like issues, I guarantee you he'll set you straight on everything.
He'll set me straight on everything.
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he would have a real good conversation.
Okay. All right. And then it's going to be fun to embarrass Dwayne also. I just want to let you know that.
It's
one of my pastimes. It's one of my favorite pastimes, actually. I enjoy it a lot.
Okay. I'll give him a call and have him give you a call.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Go now.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
I'm going to go get my friend. I'm going to go get my friend. I can't do this, so I'm going to get my friend. And my friend, he's going to give you the business. He's going to tell you all about it. Oh, I'm going to go get my friend. I'm sorry, y'all. I need a moment. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go get... Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. All right. He got to walk to the other end of the retirement home to go get Dwayne. He don't go get Dwayne, y'all. We got to wait for Dwayne to call in. Jeez Louise. Ah. Tap the screen, share the live, guys. Keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things, guys. Yes. Do all the good things. I can't say it enough. Continue to share, repost the live. Let's go ahead and knock out the other half of the cherries, please. All right. Do that for me. Also, let me see. If you're over on the tube, all right, make sure that you're doing the good things too. Please like the stream, subscribe, keep that comment section going. All right. Thank you all for the jewels. I think these are jewels or gifts. I'm not sure, but thank you so much to Cap for Life, Divine Servant, Walter Taylor, Derek Logan, Deandra Brown. All right. And I think I got everybody. Good God. Can't talk for shit today. All right. Thank you all so very much. Oh, and if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal, and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And if you are over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so very much for everything because everything's appreciated and most definitely accepted, guys. All right. I'm sorry. I just need a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back into it. If you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. You're the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. All right. If you're over on TikTok, turn that blue and pink person gray. And if you're over on the tube, yeah, what if this is Dwayne?
Call from.
My name is Dwayne.
Hey, it's Dwayne! Oh,
To
shit!
accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, Dwayne, are you the guy's friend from earlier?
The guy that called from Kansas?
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name, miss?
My name's Erica. All right. And you're a Trump
Erica,
supporter?
okay. Pardon me?
You're a Trump supporter?
I am I don't know what you might call me. I'm a libertarian, but I'm a libertarian conservative. Does that count?
You are a Republican that likes to smoke weed. All right, I'm just kidding with you. You might not even do that stuff. It's cool. All right, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
It's perfectly understandable. I'm 64.
Okay, all right. Give me 1 second here. I really want to hear you, but for some reason or another, I don't know why it does this to me. Give me just a moment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll be the speaker, but does it have a sound thing on it? I'm gonna put this on.
Erica, can you hear me okay? I'm on a speakerphone.
No, I can hear you okay. I just want to hear you better, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Understand. No, perfectly okay. I've been told I speak fairly clearly. I hope so.
Let's see here.
For being old, I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this up here, and I have to turn this up here, so then I can hear you better. Okay, there you go. All right. So we were talking about the Iran deal, all right?
And is that what? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Your friend is pointing to point number 6 and saying that it doesn't mean that the United States of America is going to be paying out any money for this. Okay. That's what your friend is saying. Are you familiar with point number 6?
Well, I'm not familiar with every direct point. I haven't read the entire memorandum. The thing is that we're looking at it in the wrong direction. Because I did see a couple of different podcasts from various other people discussing this very issue. People on the extreme right are extremely upset because they think we've lost. We've capitulated to the Iranians. They've won. They've gotten what they want, yada, yada. People on the left are upset because Trump, didn't go as far as he was going to, or otherwise looks like he's just gotten into this for no good reason. It's caused all this damage to our country, and everything's gotten more expensive, especially gas, yada, yada. And you have these two diametrically opposed positions on both sides of this particular point of view. Now, whether or not the war was justified or not, I was born in 1962. I went in the Marines in 1979, and that is the start of all this conflict with Iran. If you study anything about Islam, in particular the separation between the two branches of Islam, and you look at the Twelvers, you understand their positions are based on the idea of everybody dying to bring on their imam, the next person. That being said, the economic feedback or the fallout from this war has been relatively minor. The thing that people misunderstand is the only leverage that Iran ever had was the Strait of Hormuz. And Trump took the card off the table. He outplayed the Iranians. And then he cost them $500 million a day. No regime, no matter where, can survive without money to pay their henchmen. And with the loss of all their upper level of their leadership, most of their leadership now is fragmented to the point now where it's just clusters of all these various fragmented groups that are in charge. He dealt with the best hand he could. The other side of this equation, which people don't seem to be backing up, there's just two major factors of why we had to stop this when we did and why Trump did what he did. As a memorandum of understanding, There's no treaty yet. There's no nothing. He still has the strait under his thumb if he chooses to use the military force that's arrayed there. So literally, he can drop a bomb on him anytime he wants.
No,
None of our money.
That's not true.
Pardon me?
That's not.
What's
In
that?
theory, he could, but per their agreement, no, he can't. He can't. If any of them
Well,
encroach on
their
each other,
agreement again.
excuse me, one moment, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right? Because you can't just spew off misinformation and think that it's gonna
Oh,
slide. You can't do that.
okay.
Okay. So allow
Okay,
me
go
to
ahead.
speak. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right. So no, he can't do that. Right, because one of the agreements between the two parties is that neither can make like threats against each other, and that's keeping it simple. All right. So they have this
That
60-day window to actually work out these things. That's why Iran said prior to Wednesday that even if Israel, all right, actually continues striking Lebanon, then the deal is over because they'll blame it on the United States of America. And that's why Donald Trump, all right, is saying, hey, Israel, sit down somewhere and allow us to work out this deal. All right. We
Okay.
know that this
Okay,
is
fair.
just we know that this is a end to the war part of it all. That's why the United States of America is moving out of the strait and allowing ships to go in and out now. So they're removing the blockade. All right.
Erica,
But if the United
may I-
States of America drops a bomb on Iran today, then what ends up happening is that all of this is over. All of it is over. All right. But yet still, Iran got everything that it wanted.
I don't believe so. Erica, can I
Sure.
ask you a question? How old are you?
Almost 60.
Almost 60. Okay. I give you full credit for being as old as I am. I don't know your background. You don't know mine. You're assuming, because I said what I said, that I'm obviously some kind of neocon Republican wanting war with Iran, and that's not the case. I'm actually, pardon me?
I said I don't recall thinking that.
Well, I certainly hope you don't, because I'm not. If anything, I am more likely to be anti-war. I don't agree with the idea of using military force unless absolutely necessary. But the idea that Iran's won this or they've gained anything from this, I'm not sure that you can say that honestly, even with the memorandum of understanding and the 60-day window in order to negotiate the rest of the things necessary. Obviously, Iran is no longer a threat immediately to the Middle East in any way, shape, or form. What are they going to use? The reason we were able to keep oil prices down is we were running those ships in the dark through the strait. They have no leverage left. Any money that's contingent to them on recovery from this right now is strictly on the fact they're able to sell their own oil. But beyond that, any extra funding is either going to come from the Gulf states, or it's more than likely going to come about whether or not they actually do what they're told to do in regards to whatever settlement we end up negotiating with them. I don't believe they'll ever be a threat again.
Yeah.
The thing is though, the country couldn't stand supposedly high gas prices, which aren't that technically high, because under Biden they were considerably higher. But they could not stand the idea. The only way to make Iran a normal functioning part of the world as a society,
before you
based
go
on
on
their
to
faith.
another point, like can we stop the monologuing, please?
Sure. I'm not meaning to monologue. I'm making a point, but go ahead.
Okay, I get it. All right, but let's please stop the monologuing. Like, make your point and then like substantiate it, and then we go from there. If you have a question, you ask a question. All right, but the
Sure.
monologuing, all right, because I'm following you, but then what ends up happening is that we'll go off to something completely different.
Erica, I
actually want to go back to what your friend from Kansas said, because he said that you knew better than I did. All right, and that you would prove me wrong on two very specific things. All right,
Okay,
he says
please
you
give me your
prove me
points, and I'll
wrong.
be doing my very best.
With
Which
this
2 points are you
headset,
trying to
sir,
make?
with my headset, the way my sound is set up, when I'm talking and you start talking over me, all right, I can't hear you. So I don't know what you just said. So I'm just going to go into the 2 points. All right. The 1 point, first one was that you would prove it wrong, all right, that the money was already frozen assets of Iran's for the $300 billion. You would prove me wrong on that one. All right. And the second point. Go ahead.
No, what do you say about that? Do you say that's not frozen funds, or it is
No, the $300
frozen
billion is not frozen funds.
funds? Is not frozen. Okay, go ahead.
No, brand new
First
money.
point. What was the second? What
Do
was
you
the
agree
second
or
point?
disagree with that one?
No, it's frozen funds.
It's frozen funds. Okay. All right. Where'd you read that it's frozen funds? The $300 billion, where did you read that it's frozen funds? So it's frozen
It's
assets.
not a matter of reading it. The assets the Iranians already had in most of their frozen assets. This is what
You're wrong.
Okay. How am I
You're
wrong?
thinking of the $24 billion that the United States has agreed to release in frozen assets. There's three components financially to this. There's the $300 billion.
What exactly?
I'm going to finish. It's the $300 billion. All right. That is for the but the reconstruction. All right. Of Iran. Okay. That's what you all are talking about that the Gulf states are going to participate in. All right. Then there's the $24 billion. All right. That is separate. The $24 billion is the frozen assets. And then there's also sanctions. And all of the sanctions are being lifted off of them. All right. So that they can sell and trade their oil.
Not immediately. Sanctions
I don't
are being
know
lifted.
why you're
They're
saying
being
not
lifted.
immediately. Why you're I never argued the time frame of this, sir. Especially for the last one, I'm telling you that there's three different parts of it in regards to finances.
I stand corrected on the $300 billion.
But
But
your
again, my
friend said that you were
understanding.
going to prove me wrong, so now I got to act like an asshole because you didn't prove me wrong.
I'm sorry.
You
I
might
don't
want to
mean
call
not
your
to prove you
friend and tell
wrong.
him, "Hey, why'd you have me called to look like a fool?"
Yeah, exactly. What's point number 2? I will say that too. What's point number 2?
What was point? Actually, I have to remember. Hey, chat, can you all tell me what else he said that Dwayne was going to prove me wrong on? Well,
I'm curious now because obviously I was wrong on the first one. So, and I admit that I was wrong. I need to read the JCO. I would read the agreement. They're obviously better informed than I am on the agreement. I stand corrected, and I apologize for monologuing. It's a great deal of, unfortunately, the people I tend to talk to sometimes.
So they're saying that it was number 9. Oh, he said, he did say everything. He said you were going to prove me wrong on everything, is what he said.
Oh,
that was point number 2.
He has a great. Okay, I'm sure he's listening in, but delayed or otherwise. My friend has a very great deal of confidence in my capabilities of discussing and arguing with people. However, I am not always correct, nor do I ever say that I am. So I appreciate his confidence in me. But Erica, please accept my apologies. I don't mean to monologue, nor do I accept that I'm an arrogant Republican who's wearing the red hat around doing all this crazy stuff. I'm not. Again, I'm more of a libertarian conservative. There's a certain, it's mostly
I told y'all, the
economics
final boss
that I can look at
boss.
on the Republican side and more liberal on the
final boss is never final boss, y'all.
social side of things. Not all of it by any stretch.
Okay.
But
I'm just saying.
It's just a weird, I've taken a lot of
he
stuff
also
in my life,
growled at
done a lot of things. Oh, who did?
Your friend, he growled at me. I don't know why he did that, but he growled at me too.
I'm so sorry. I can't apologize for my friend. He needs to have his shots checked, maybe.
I don't know what that was about. It was weird. It's very uncomfortable.
No, I'm joking. He's very passionate about his positions.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect. He and I have the same position in some cases regarding some political issues. My friend has his experiences. I have mine. His are completely different, obviously. We all have different perspectives on the experiences we go through. That's the whole point of it. What's wonderful, despite all of this discussion, whether I was monologuing or otherwise, consider the fact that we live in a free country able to even have these discussions. And our political process being what it is, remember, Trump did win the election. Whether we like it or not, he's still the president. And nobody in this country wanted to fight a long war. They didn't want to fight a long war. And historically, pardon me?
That doesn't mean anything, actually, him being the president. It
doesn't
necessarily mean anything.
You're not patriotic living where you are. You can offer a critique of anybody. I particularly think some presidents in our history were atrocious. Wilson being the first, or his wife, whichever one was in charge. The point I'm making is that everybody has an opinion about politics. That's since our vote. But that's the whole point of it, is he still won the election. He's still the president. Nobody wanted to go over and denazify or de-Iranify Iran. So nobody in this country wanted to do a long-term, post-World War II type of operation. He did what he could with what he got. With the number of casualties were limited, he did a lot. He
But
at
the
least
thing
kicked the
is
can down
that
5 or 6 more years.
he didn't have to do it at all, though. Is that he didn't have to do it at all
Why? They were
because
close to getting a nuclear weapon. Do you
hold on
really
one
think
moment.
that people?
No, they weren't. They
It was an
like
imminent
you made a
threat,
few different points, so I
Erica.
want to
It was
address
an
them.
imminent threat.
I'm going
We don't have the
to. They were
intelligence.
not an imminent threat. All right, you're
Yes, they
literally
were.
going. You're saying the
Oh,
opposite of U.S. intelligence. All right, Tulsi
excuse
Gabbard
me.
would
You are
Tulsi
in
Gabbard
league
prior
with
to
U.S.
resigning,
intelligence.
when she
You know
had her
better
hearing,
than the
she
DIA,
refused to
CIA.
actually. You're doing that thing. You're doing that thing where
I
you
am.
feel like you're backed into a
I'm
corner where you
sorry,
want to
Erica.
be
You
right
just
so
crossed over
bad
into being a
that you're
non-intelligent person.
starting to get a little bit upset. It's okay. Breathe.
No, I'm not. I'm just making a point.
So
You're
what did Joe?
non-intelligent making
Okay,
that
so I'm
discussion.
gonna respond to what it is that you said, and it may be a
Sure.
question there. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
This wasn't needed. We didn't need to do this. All right. We didn't need to
Okay.
because the Thursday or the Wednesday before February 28th, we were actually doing peace talks with them, I believe, in Geneva. We were doing talks with them. All right. And the Iranian foreign minister, all right, made a statement where he said that the deals were productive. All right. And also sources in the White House backed up his claim that sources
Okay.
that the statements were being productive and that they were looking to meeting the following week, so the first week of March. Yet
Right.
and Donald Trump himself even said it, that this was all his idea. And also Rubio confirmed that they had already been planning this in months. So there was absolutely no reason for us to do it if the peace talks were going well. All right. And then additionally, another thing is that you want to think about what Joe Kent says. Do you know who Joe Kent is?
Yes. That's
Okay.
totally unreliable
What did Joe
source
Kent
for what you're
say?
trying to
What did
bring
Joe
up.
Kent say when he
It
resigned?
doesn't matter. His source is unreliable. It's just like your source. You're
Joe
assuming
Kent
you know
isn't
more than U.S.
unreliable.
intelligence.
How is the director of counterterrorism unreliable?
Iran lies. They never keep in the end of any agreement.
How
How do you
is
deal with
the
a threat that they
director of
basically came to and said they have?
counterintelligence a Trump
Eric,
appointee?
how do you not accept what they said to Steve Witkoff across the table at the peace talks you're
No,
mentioning,
no
by
one
the
can
way?
confirm that though. And I don't know.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. Steve
Like we
Witkoff,
can't
the
confirm
same
that Joe
person. This
Biden
isn't a
wasn't
pivot. This
incompetent
is
the
just a
entire
show.
4 years he
This
was in
is
the
to
White
show
House
who
because
Steve Witkoff is
Otto
as a
can't ran
person.
everything.
Steve
Please
Witkoff is
don't
the same
insult me.
person.
Please,
I'm gonna
Erica,
finish.
that's it. I'm done. You're intelligent by even
Yeah,
talking to me.
I'm smarter than you. I know that. I know a lot more about this than you
Excuse
do.
me. I'm
It's
sorry,
okay. You
you
can
do.
run. Go
I
now.
would beg to differ with
You
you.
can run.
Nope.
No, you
Goodbye.
don't.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, I
Goodbye,
know. Go ahead
Erica.
now.
Live your fantasy.
Go.
They went
Not the
skedaddle. You know the word
skedaddle.
skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
That was the final boss. Only looking for Trump supporters right now. Friendlies, I definitely appreciate you all requesting up, but I'm only looking for Trump supporters right now. All right. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. That was the final boss, guys. That was the final boss. Oh my God. I'm going to have to make sure to clip that shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to clip that. Yeah, I am. I'm clipping it. Anywho. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, I have a question today. Is Black women's labor free? Is Black women's labor free today? All right, I just want to know. I really want to know. All right, because if I was a white boy, all right, you'd be sending your super chats or your darn going donos. You know what? I think I'm going to stage a boycott of all the Black creators and then watch your white creators have absolutely nothing to talk about. Watch that. Watch that. Watch y'all have nothing to talk about. Anywho, I'm going to clip that and I'm going to post it. I need to take a note. I'm going to make a note of that. All right, we're going to go around the 50-minute mark of the live because that was fucking awesome. That was so awesome. I really did enjoy that. Oh, that was so much fun. Anywho, moving on. All right, let me go ahead and open the phone lines back up. All right. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. All right. The number is on your screen if you're over on the tube. It is 720-295-4868. 720-295-4868. And over here on TikTok, look at the bottom of your screen and turn that blue and pink person gray. You are the the democratic. I cracked me up. The demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. Please be better than Kansas and his final boss friend, Dwayne. All right. I would really like for you all to be better than them. I beg. I beg. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if this person will load.
Give this exceptional offer on 2026 Cadillac Alpine
Your
models.
background's too loud. Don't feel like dealing with it. If you made a mistake, if not, you can request back up when your background's not loud. Hi, Forrest. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Why is your voice like that?
I am Donald J. Trump. People should support me.
And to think, I like Forrest Gump. It's one of my favorite movies. I ain't gonna hold you. I really do. I love Forrest Gump. Janai. I love you, Janai. Forrest, just go, Forrest. Just leave, Forrest. You don't belong here.
Call from
Dave.
I really do. I love Forrest Hi, Gump. Caller. Please mute the stream in the background. Janai, I love you, Janai. You can hear me in
Hi.
background. Mute it. Forrest, just go, Forrest. Just
Hello.
leave, Forrest. Can you please mute the stream in the background, sir? I don't want to hear an echo. It's a delay. Jenny was the enemy. Bruh, learn how to work a goddamn computer. Get my phone. Jesus Christ. I don't have that much patience. I do not have that much patience. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't. I said mute it in the background. Anywho, back to Forrest Gump. Forrest, no, Forrest, stop. Forrest, what are you doing? Just leave. What scene was that? She was kicking. She had on a coat. Tommy, you missed it. Dwayne already called. All right. She had on a coat. Remember that time that guy smacked Jenny in the face? That was crazy. That was crazy work. Forrest was not having that shit at all. All right. And then what's the other time? He's yours, Forrest. He's your son. He's your son. And I don't know. One day I just started running. And I was running. When he met the guy with the thingies. He gave him the shirt, he got mud in his face, and the guy gave him the shirt and he did like this. And then it was a smiley face. And he was like, that guy went on to be rich. Ooh, my favorite one was Mama let somebody stay at the house, this young boy, and the young boy, he would move his hips real funny like. He would just be moving. I'm real. Forrest Gump is legitimately like my favorite movie. Okay, I've seen Forrest Gump in The Color Purple. Yeah, The Color Purple, like a ridiculous amount. Yes, and he had himself a guitar case, not a guitar, but a guitar. Yes, a guitar. Yeah, and some years later, I saw that young man on the TV. He was on television. Yeah. Shrimp gumbo, fried shrimp, roasted shrimp, shrimp on the Barbie, grilled shrimp. Bubba, his family. I love that fucking movie. Lieutenant Dan, where'd your legs go? You don't have legs, Lieutenant Dan. I was running. I love that movie, man. Oh my gosh. I love Run, Forrest, run. Jenny didn't like being home. That part made me sad. That made me so sad. But Jenny didn't like being home. Hi, Hector. Thank you to Mr. Vic Jr. for the flow state. Thank you, friend. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. All right. Oh, I'm having way
Call
too much
from.
fun.
To accept.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
73.
Okay, awesome. Like, one moment, sir. Just give me a second. Yo, the retirement home is calling today, y'all. Hey, caller, I have a quick question. Do you know Dwayne?
I listened to it.
Oh, but do you know him?
No, I don't know
Okay, I'm about to
him.
say, are you the
He's an idiot.
final boss? Okay, just want to make sure. All right, so caller, why are you still supporting Trump?
I do facts and statistics on whoever I vote for. Doesn't matter Democrat, Republican, or who. And whoever can do what for their state or their county or whatever, that's what I voted on. Like South Carolina, I believe JoJo ran. I voted for her. I thought she was good. I voted for, I can't even think of his name now. Isn't that awful? The Peanut Man.
The who? The Peanut Man Carter?
Carter. I voted for Carter.
Mm-hmm.
He was just too nice of a guy. That's all his problem was. But as far as presidents go, Eisenhower would be my choice because it's got to stop. And that's the only reason I went with Trump, because I don't think the rest of them had enough balls to say it's got to stop and I'm going to do it.
Okay,
That's the
so
only reason I
why do you
voted
equate
Trump.
Trump to Eisenhower, though, when you say it's got to stop? What did Eisenhower
Well,
stop?
Japan, Hiroshima. He dropped the bomb on them.
That was Truman.
No, Eisenhower.
No, that was Truman.
No, you're right. It was Truman, but Eisenhower was the. I'm sorry, you're right. Eisenhower was a 5-star general at the time, and he had more power than the president at the time. That's why there's no more 5-star generals. But yes, Truman did it, but Eisenhower was the one that kind of said pull the trigger. And Trump's now in that position to stop this since the 1800s, these wars that's going on in these countries. And if he pulls enough power and can stop the Russian and Ukraine stuff, get them organized so they can use that channel that Russia wants to use to be able to ship stuff out and make an agreement, great, just like the straits that we're going through now. See, if they let their oil go through, they'll be rich, and they can do their own interior, just like every other, our country, and that's the problem. Everybody hates our country because we've built our country to an interior that can produce and can make things happen, and they're over there just keep killing each other. It's got to stop.
Why is it that no one is reading the plan, like the words of the actual memorandum of understanding? Did you read it?
Yeah, I have read all the documents. I've gone through all the different, even at a road stop, I can get through a road stop without being stopped anymore because of the different, one for the Constitution, the other are privacy acts, and I just use them and they say go on. So we got to use some more diplomacy, huh?
Huh? I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying, but if you read if you did read the 14 points of the memorandum, sir, then what you would know and what you would understand, because you can gather this, all right, is that this is a surrender from the United States of America. We're giving them everything that they want. Like, not
Yep.
only does number 9 say that, like, pending the final deal, all right, the Islamic Republic of Iran will maintain the current status quo of its nuclear program. You do know that they're not a part of the JCPOA right now. That deal is pretty much dead in the water.
They're not a part of nothing but for themselves. And yes, the nuclear plan will be going on, whether we know about it or not know about it. They're still going to go for the
That's
nuclear
not
bomb
true.
anyway you look at it.
But
You
no,
don't think
that's not
so?
true though, because between late 2015 up until May of 2018, and I'm gonna narrow it down. I'm gonna narrow it down from the signing of the JCPOA in January of
Okay.
2016 up to May of 2018, when the U.S. pulled out of that deal via Trump. All right, there's no reports that Iran was outside of the nuclear deal. They were adhering to
Right?
it because they had an incentive to do so.
Yes. And I
So
think they'll continue to do so, whether we know about it or not. But they still have to buy
they'll
uranium,
continue to
so
do
it's
so
going to be
what
hard
though?
for them to do that.
I'm sorry, they'll
Huh?
continue to do so what though?
To continue nuclear weapon.
No, you're not listening, sir. All right. During the
Okay.
JCPOA, the IAEA, all right, was able to get into the facilities at any time. All right. They were able to
Right.
access the facilities at any time, and they never found any evidence that Iran was outside of guidelines. So they could do inspections
Okay.
at any time, sir.
Yes, we got the inspections to go through, and wasn't that done several years ago in another country, and they were doing it underneath the ground, or
What are you
trying to,
talking
but they
about?
didn't succeed? The nuclear part. It was either
No,
Japan or
Iran is the
China
only
or North
one that we had
Korea or
that deal with.
somebody.
One moment. Thank you, Gucci, for the
Okay.
diamond gun. Drop those hearts in the chat for the Gooch. Shout out to the Gooch. Thank you for knocking out that gift gallery gift. I appreciate you, Gooch. Thank you. Hey, guys, take a look at the gift gallery. Please, it helps. It helps a lot. I promise. It helps so much. It lets TikTok know that you're here. Also, shout out to Nina because Nina showed a lot of love. I believe it was on Tuesday's Night Live. So shout out to Nina and drop those hearts in the chat for Nina, y'all. What is he talking about? Okay, let's try again. All right.
All right.
What I am saying is that we once did use diplomacy to create a deal that incentivized Iran to not only give up, all right, over 200 centrifuges, but also to decrease their enrichment not enrichment, but their
Yeah.
uranium quantities by over 98% because they gave a lot to Russia. All right. And
Right.
then also another thing is that they decreased the enrichment amount down to 3.67%, which is good enough for nuclear power grade. And we incentivized
Sure.
them by basically lifting some sanctions. That's what we did. We lifted some sanctions, allowing them
We
to
lifted the
trade
sanctions.
and sell their oil. It wasn't all of the sanctions. It was some, specifically humanitarian sanctions, like in regards to food and medical.
Sure.
So,
This I agree with. But I
okay.
still agree with what you said earlier. We're still going to pay for that. How many millions it's going to be. And the other man says, we're not going to pay for it.
So you
Earlier in the
agree that the
conversation,
United States of America is going to pay for the $300 billion?
at some point, we're going to get hit with it somehow, some way.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So far, every war that we've been in, we've had to pay. I don't understand that.
Yeah. So I agree with you there. This deal is bad. This is the United States of America pretty much surrendering to Iran. And that's what we did.
I agree. I agree.
You
I
agree?
agree with that. That's why I'm basically saying we're going to end up paying for it.
Yep.
So they got what they wanted, and we really didn't get nothing but a big bill for several years.
Exactly. All right, and that doesn't
So
even take into
that's my
account the
point.
amount of money that we have already spent. Well, if we can agree on that, then that is fantastic. All right,
Yeah,
I got
that's a
nothing
good deal.
much. Yes, sir. What was
And I
that?
tell you, I love your program, by the way. And I don't know. You run for Senate, I'll vote for you. I'll tell you that.
All right, you got to move to Arizona to do that, but I appreciate you. Thank you for calling in,
I
sir.
had a
You have a
place in
great
Black
night.
Canyon City.
Okay, where
You're in
you at?
Arizona? I had a place in Black Canyon City for years. I live in West
Up
Virginia,
north.
but I still had a place out there, jailhouse prison minister,
Oh, okay. All
and
right. Yep.
missionary work in South Sudan.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway,
Okay.
this is great talk. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your program.
All right. Thanks for calling in. You have a great day.
Bye.
All right, awesome. Hey, I want to give a shout out. That was okay. All right. So I was like, does he agree or he don't? And then he said he does. Okay, cool. So shout out to Hyphy World. Thank you so much for being the title gifter of the Kissy Face Hearts. All right. Mwah. I do that for you since I missed him because I was intensely listening. I think I said it right. All right. Also, shout out to Brat Girl for the corgis. I said that correctly too, or corgis. All right. Thank you, bitch. I'm a dog. All right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. Drop those hearts in the chat. All right. And again, guys. Let me see here. I have way too many devices. I'm gonna need to work on that at some point in my life. At some point. Let's see. Thank you, Shauna. Shauna is Corgi. Thank you so much, Shauna, for the 10. Shauna said, Dwayne was a letdown. Talk about a spectacular face plant. Womp. Womp, womp, womp. That was so bad. Miss Penny, did you see it? Did you see it, Miss Penny? Because it was bad. It was so bad. Thank you, Shauna. Appreciate you, friend. Drop those hearts in the chat for Shauna. Emily, thank you for the 20. Emily said, I appreciate you so much. Happy Juneteenth Eve. Thank you very much, Emmy. I appreciate you, friend. And Gwendolyn sent 20 and said, Dwayne thinks CIA just ask Iran questions rather than using sources. Dwayne, do you believe what Iran says? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? That was ridiculous. All right, shout out to Gwendolyn. And Jonna, thank you, Jonna, for the 20. Jonna, hi, friend. Jonna said Obama had a better deal, point blank, period. Love, I hope you got my I did. I did. Thank you, Jonna. Jonna and Nina. I apologize to you two specifically because during the last stream on Tuesday, all right, I was so wrapped up in trivia that I did not check my email until after the live. So I do apologize to you two. But shout out to Nina and to Jonna and to all of our donors from today for all of your love and your kindness. Your support is greatly appreciated. Drop those hearts. I need to see the chats flooded with hearts on both the tube and over here on the Tiki Talks. And guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. If you would like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over in the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so very much because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. And yeah, let's keep tapping that screen. Let's get the likes up to 200,000 likes over on TikTok and on the tube. Let's get the likes over 200. Let's do that. And if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up, or you can call the number on your screen, 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. Please be a Trump supporter because you are the demographic of people I am looking to have a conversation with. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. There we go. Hello. All right, guys. I'm going to give it 3 minutes. If I don't get one in 3 minutes, all right, I just want to let you know, I'm going to start singing. So get prepared. I'm going to say, where did I put my water bottle? I want water. Shit. I left the water on the other side of the room. It's not nap time. What? I am imped. Do you know I just defeated the final boss? What are we doing? I just defeated the final boss. Okay? All right? So there's that part. The final boss. That part. Why I gotta come back? Eleanor, you came back right in time. Right in time, friend. All right. Y'all some haters. I don't know why y'all gotta be my biggest haters for it. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. I've been nothing but good to you people. Nothing but good to you people. What are we doing? What are we doing? I did. I sang I Will Always Love You. It was late. My hat says Kamala would never. Yes, my hat says Kamala would never. And my shirt says it's okay to call people stupid. Both are from the hectorshops.com. Hectorshops.com with two R's. Two R's. Yep. I am not going to sing I Will Always Love You as an encore simply because of the fact that the camera is on and I get stage fright. So there's that part. So no, I won't do it. I won't do it. All right. Actually, I will do it. But y'all know me, y'all. Y'all know me, right? What y'all think I'm about to say? What you about to say? Miss Penny, thank you for the community rally, guys. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Penny. Thank you, Miss Penny. Appreciate you. You said you was working late. It's early over here. It's only 2:29 on the Southwest Pacific Standard Time. So that's late. But thank you, Miss Penny. But yeah, so news is something that I saw here today. All right. So it says here that court orders Trump administration to process green cards and work permits immediately. This is something that I saw like right before going live. All right. And Eastern Standard Time. Okay, Miss Penny. Yeah, it is. Okay, I take that sleep. So I wanted to go over this because I want to see what this is in regards to. Because if memory serves me correctly, and you can definitely correct me, right? But remember when Trump said that they would fuck it. You really waited until the 3rd minute? I'm gonna start saying it anyways.
Call from.
Well, what's your favorite president? All right, we got a lot of things.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't. Nope. Okay, so anywho, if memory serves me correctly, correct me by the way, guys, because I don't mind correction. Donald Trump wanted to make it so that people here on certain temporary visas would have to go back to their home country in order to apply for a green card. That isn't something that is that's like new. It's a status thing. Fudgy. Let me Google it to make sure. I know there's a counselor application and something. I did Trump. Okay, so they issued this policy directive, all right? But even before this directive, there was the adjustment of status, is what it's called. So if you met certain criteria, you could apply for your green card within the United States of America. But if you didn't meet the requirements or the guidelines or qualifications, damn, Erica, all right, then you would have to go to your home country and apply. What's happening is that Donald Trump wants everyone to go to their home country to apply. But I could have sworn that a federal court struck that down last week, like Thursday or Friday, but I haven't been able to find it. So maybe I read that wrong. I don't remember. Too much damn information. But let's look at this. But we do have someone here. I need to start singing faster. Like, have a song already in mind. They did? I thought so, sissy. I was like, they did, didn't they? I'm going to have to find it. It's been hell. I tried to find it yesterday because I was looking at it, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, that's pretty much what they want to do. All right, I don't think this person's going to load, so let me let them down. It's not the visa pause was lifted. I know that much. All right. The 39 countries that they had put like a pause on, that's been lifted. It was a lot of immigration stuff that happened last week. A lot. A whole lot. Okay, so let's see here. What's this about? A federal judge issued a strong directing immigration. Oh, good God, Erica, skip a whole word. Why don't you? A federal judge issued a strong order directing immigration officials to move quickly. Judge John J. McConnell, not the first time I've heard his name, told the government to explain within 24 hours how it was following the ruling. His decision came after concerns that an earlier order, Jesus, had not been fully obeyed. The language of the ruling was direct and firm. Interesting. The judge said invalidated policies should no longer be used. He emphasized that court decisions take effect immediately. The order increased pressure on immigration agencies. It also set up another chapter in the legal battle. Did I miss a sentence or some shit? The fuck are we reading here? This does not give us the information that we need. What was that? That was poorly written. This is why I do not like this website. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So this is the green card information from last week. This is the one from the 39 countries, right? From the travel ban where they weren't processing their green cards. That's what this is from. Let me make sure. This is why I use the AP and don't use anything else. At least they'll keep me up to date. MAGA, you can't stop fucking up. That is funny. No, they can't, tennis guy. They can't. Okay, guys. Okay, so this is from earlier. All right. So this was from the 15th. So this is earlier this week. Okay. So this is for the 39 countries that were part of the travel ban, right? And also, a judge ruled on this earlier in the month of June, but the Trump administration, of course, wasn't following the order. So what they did is that a judge told them, get on your shit and stop disobeying the law. That's it. So they can't do it anymore. So that's out of the whack. They have to process those travel bans. Not travel bans. They have to process those. I'm tired. I need to get something to drink. I'm going to eat some fancy shit. That's all I got to say. Oh, guys, is someone in the chat over here on TikTok by like the name of Chud Fan? And they have a profile picture of Chud the Builder. You guys want to hear something funny about Chud the Builder? He's going to prison. He's going to prison for being a racist piece of poop. Because what you can't do is you can't antagonize people. You can't antagonize people, then shoot them, and then call them the aggressor. You can't do that. And he lied. They used his own social media post against him to revoke his bond. The dude's being charged with attempted murder. He's going to prison. Prison, I tell ya. Prison. Gotta be great. I know, right? Not just the trumpets, but like I know the saxophones got louder for him. They got so loud for him when he was sitting in that courtroom. Yo, that's funny as hell. That's it. I'm just saying. I think it's funny. All right. All right. Who wants to watch Michelle Obama's speech from today? Since Trump supporters suck and they're not calling in. I'm going to use Google. There we go. Well, y'all do not know how much I do not care about talking to Trump supporters right now. Like, for real. You're going to listen to Michelle's speech. It's about, what is it? About 20 minutes long. So we'll see what happens. Do, 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 do. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Tubers, you should be able to see it on your screen too. Wait, did I do the right one? There we go. And unlock it. There we go. Crop. I gotta do that. And oh wait, I gotta recrop it, guys. There's a certain way that you have to crop these things now. So my apologies. There we go. And there we go. There is the lovely Michelle Obama. Our volume's up.
My goodness. I got my tissue in hand.
Sorry, guys. This is from the opening of the Obama Center today, June 18th in Chicago. I just want to let you all know that it was suspected to storm, but the sun was shining. Ha, ha, ha. God was like, you know what? Not today. Not today, weather. Not today. Uh-huh. Devil can't steal our joy. Drop some hearts in the chat for the sun. I love me. Okay. I love being black. It's so much fun. Okay.
I don't know about all of you. Wow. Hello, everyone. And what a beautiful day, right? Nothing like a project by my husband to bring out the sun. Let me start by thanking Addison for that magnificent introduction and for exemplifying the heart, excellence, and determination that has blossomed right here on the South Side for a very long time. I also want to send some love to everyone who made this day a reality. The construction workers, landscapers, designers, the architects, artists, chefs, our staff, our board members, our donors. Barack and I simply cannot thank you enough for the care and brilliance you poured into every square inch of this campus. I also want to recognize all of the elected officials and distinguished leaders from around the city, the state, the country, and yes, the world. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us, especially to all of my fellow formers, to Joe and Jill, George and Laura, Bill and Hillary. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service to our country over so many years. And for your constant friendship and support of our family. We love you guys, truly. Oh, to our daughters, Malia and Sasha, who will always be my babies. Even though we're no longer playing hide and seek on the South Lawn with Bo or hosting sleepovers in the solarium. I see a lot of some sleepover girls here. You both have grown into such brilliant and beautiful young women, making your way out there in the world. Thank you for bringing so much joy and spirit and energy to a life you had no voice in choosing, and for making us proud every step of the way. Love you, babe. Oh, so please indulge me for a moment, because I'm gonna take a little time to do something that I know my husband will not do today, and that is to fully sing his praises. Barack, yes. You gotta look at me. No, I'm not.
This is like one of my favorite
You told
parts.
me all those years ago that you couldn't promise me the world, but you could promise me an interesting life. And of course, you outdid yourself and managed to give me both. I know it hasn't always been easy, but there hasn't been a single second through this experience that standing by your side hasn't left me in awe 8 years in the crucible, and not once did you melt from the heat. Not once did you let it harden you. Instead, you used it to reveal your truest essence, your stubborn optimism and unflinching courage, your dazzling brilliance and unpretentious decency, your ferocious work ethic, and absolutely unshakable moral fiber. And to do it all as a first, and the higher standard that comes with all that, the claims that a U.S. senator and constitutional law expert wasn't qualified for the job, the lies about your birthright, your faith, your patriotism, the outrage when you stated the biological fact that if you'd had a son, that he too would be black. Yet, you were unflappable at every turn, always focused, always calm, always looking at the long view. How absurd it is to even imagine that you might have buckled under the pressure even once, lashed out in frustration, lost your temper. How absurd it is to imagine that you might have done anything but make our family and this entire country proud. No, you were too busy. I'm not done, y'all. Not done. So much to say. You were doing the people's work, rescuing our economy, expanding health care, ending a war, ordering the bin Laden raid, saving an auto industry, winning a peace prize.
How do kids do it? They do it like this, right? The kids do it like this. I don't know how the kids do it.
Keeping us safe from Ebola, regulating the banks, standing up for marriage equality, listening to science, and comforting an entire nation in the face of unspeakable tragedies. And you did it all with such grace and class and cool that you made the hardest job in the world look like a walk in this beautiful park. Your mother, Toot, Gramps, you are a tribute to their love. They are up there grinning and hugging today because you never forgot who you are and where you came from. Single mother, working hard to get by and get an education and show her son the world. Grandparents who didn't have much, but they had the perfect recipe to nurture your flame. You never forgot the folks in the union halls and church basements here in Chicago, where you first put your ideals to this test. You never forgot all the voters you registered and students you taught and neighbors you organized. You never fell for the temptation of a quick fix or an easy payday. You never changed from that idealistic summer associate who showed up on that rainy day when we first met without an umbrella. You always gave us the very best within you. And in doing so, you reminded the rest of us that we could too. Barack, there are no words to express how proud I am of the way you showed up and continue to show up every single day. It has been an honor to be by your side. You have made me a better person and have given us all an example that we should strive to emulate. And I hope you know Oh, there is truly no higher calling than that. All right. To all of you joining us today, our invited guests, and everyone listening and watching from afar, the Obama Presidential Center was created as a beacon of hope, a monument to our unshakable values, the ones my husband has exemplified his entire life: equality, empathy, honesty, inclusion, fairness. And especially during these anxious and
Pause. Stop spam sharing. Stop spam sharing the live. I don't like it. If you spam share and I ask you to stop, it's Marjorie and Boss Legs. Stop spam sharing. All right, then I just block you. Then you're gonna be in my inbox crying. So I'm asking nicely. Stop spam sharing. Stop it. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's beautiful speech, right? Beautiful speech.
divisive times, it is so important that we remember that those values are not unique to my husband. They are the same ones that your husbands and wives, your parents and children, your friends and neighbors exhibit and pass on. Every single day, millions of people in this country wake up doing their very best to live decent and purposeful lives. Yeah, we're all tested in one way or another. And there are plenty of times we all fall short. But deep down in our hearts and souls, we all know right from wrong. We know selflessness from greed, righteousness from injustice. We understand that we all rise and fall together, that every last one of us is an invaluable contributor to the greatness of America. And I'm talking about the workers living paycheck to paycheck, hoping to give their kids a better future. The teachers.
Hey, how is Melania going to plagiarize this one? I wonder, like, how is she going to plagiarize this one? Also, guys, I honestly do think that, I do deserve like some kudos because I did this entire live sober. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. Oh, and shout out to Suzanne for the sunshine. Thank you, sunshine. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Suzanne, y'all, and tell us, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Oh, Gooch, I forgot to tell you to spin that shit. Thank you, Gooch, for earlier. Spin that shit. The Obamas are awesome. She'll use it for the eulogy.
Teachers using their own money to take their students on field trips. The business owners struggling to meet payroll but refusing to close their doors. All those folks sweating over stoves to provide meals for their communities. Folks shivering in the freezing cold to deliver our packages. Picking up trash to keep our parks clean. Volunteers dedicating their weekends to coaching t-ball or directing the church choir or mentoring a child. That's where the truth of this country lies. Not in grabbing as much as we can get for ourselves or knocking folks down to prop ourselves up, but in the overwhelming goodness, the relentless striving, the quiet dignity that is inside all of us. Our greatest hope is that this center can reflect back just a fraction of that light, that it can capture the beauty of who we all are, no matter what we look like, or where we come from, or how much money we earn, or how we pray, or vote, or speak, or love. It's why during our administration, we threw open the White House doors to all sorts of folks who don't usually get to meet the president or first lady, the families pinching pennies to send their first child to college. The teenagers who know that a hot afternoon means the bullets start flying. The military spouses and children serving and sacrificing just like their loved ones in uniform. The Native kids showing us that resilience and pride can never be stolen. The 4-Hers and FFA members with calluses on their hands from feeding livestock. The immigrants proving what it truly means to be a dreamer. These folks aren't Americans too. They are America. They are the beating heart of this country. They are us and we are them. And to ignore this simple truth, to refuse to respect the contributions and experiences of people who aren't exactly like us, y'all, puts us all at risk. Failing to see the humanity in all people puts us all on a slippery slope. And once that slide starts, there's no telling where it stops. A dangerous precedent that flies in the very face of our faith and of the founding promise of this democracy, that all of us are created equal, that each of us is a child of God with inerrant value. And no one, and I mean no one, has the right to sit in judgment of who's American enough. And that's why, folks, we simply don't have the luxury or time to be cynical or complacent, to wring our hands in despair, to wait for someone else to fix the problem. Y'all hope.
I'm sorry I have to interrupt Michelle. My apologies. So here's the deal, right? I was just thinking about something. All right. I think that is highly un-American to tell a person what they can and can't critique. Think about it. All right. Like, there have been many Trump supporters, all right, who have come on into my space and to others, of course. And what they do is they'll tell us that you can't talk about the president like that. But if we couldn't talk about the president like that, then guess what? It would likely be against the law, as it is in some countries, all right, in authoritarian states. You can't say what it is that you want to say. You don't have the right to free speech to critique your government, because that's what the right to free speech is, right, to offer a criticism. With that, to air grievance also. So I think what it is that these are the people who are against the Constitution. They're against the Constitution. Right? They're the ones that only wanted to basically work in their favor. So freedom of speech works when they want to call me a nigger, right? It works, all right? But if I want to say that Donald Trump is the worst president ever, all right, that he's a diaper booty head ass little boy, all right, that, you know what, he ain't got long, all right? He a little long in the tooth and he ain't got long for this earth. Or if I make a critique of him as actual president, to say, well, Donald Trump just surrendered to Iran, because he did, all right? Or Donald Trump is an awful negotiator. You can't name one deal that he's done that's actually been good for the American citizens. You can't name one. Where is the fucking deal? Okay? There is none. All right? Like, if I can make a critique of him, they'll tell me, well, you're wrong. You can't say that about the president. He's your president. And it's like, okay, but I can because of the First Amendment. So it only works for them. It only works for them because they called Obama everything under the sun except for a child of God. So there's that part. So there's that. Now, let's get back into it because we don't have much longer to go.
Is all we have. Because hope is the essential spark that lights the fire of change. But hope is a choice. Whether or not we use our voices to speak up is a choice. Voting is a choice. Being a decent human being is a choice. Believing that we still hold the power to build a country that reflects us all is a choice. The Obama Presidential Center is a living testament to the power of choice, y'all. The historic example that millions of you gave the world about what this imperfect democracy has strived for and achieved, and an urgent call to go out there and do it again. So I hope that when you walk through this campus and bring your children here, you are reminded of the power of choice and the steady work of change. The arduous, unglamorous march up that mountain, one foot after another, day after day, generation after generation. But I also hope you fully absorb the elation of achieving something together. You know, that feeling when you clear the tree line and see a vista that takes your breath away. A feeling that can never be erased. And I know that can be hard to grasp right now, when everything feels so upside down, when fact and fiction run together, when folks seek to stifle speech, limit access to education, devalue diversity, erase the inconvenient parts of our history, when our phones constantly buzz with the latest outrage. So I hope that this place can offer a respite from all that, at least for a little while. I hope it can reignite the optimism and empathy and ambition that has always powered this country's greatest change. So we want you to come here and put away your phones and talk and laugh and cry, because you won't cry, and make new friends. Get your hands dirty in my garden. Push your baby on a swing in the playground. Have a romantic picnic on the great lawn. Because that's the work of democracy too. Being neighborly, taking care of public spaces, having some fun, enjoying each other, shaking out of the isolation and division that have crept too deeply into our lives. And to my fellow Southsiders, I want you all to make this campus a part of your lives. Be inspired by the world-class art. Check out the books from our beautiful public library and bring them back on time. Drop some beats in the recording studio, hit some corner threes at home court, hold birthday parties, jumpstart clothing drives, host citywide cleanup days here. Use this campus to show off this place we call home. This joyful place where Marion and Fraser Robinson taught their two kids to dream big. This hopeful place where an unknown guy with an unknown name took flight. This stubbornly optimistic place where family after family scrapes and claws and laughs and dances their way to a better tomorrow. That's what this has always been about. Barack and I have always said that this center is grounded in our stories.
Caller, hold, please.
But it has never been about us.
I'm not pausing this to talk about it.
It's never been for us.
Finished. She's almost finished.
And it's going to be here long after we're gone. So what it becomes and how it's preserved, that work has to be done by all of us, just like our democracy. And thankfully, you have shown the world what we are capable of. You've proven that a lasting legacy isn't an award or a name on a building or a number of zeros in a bank account, but the difference we make in one another's lives. It's about seeing each other and showing up for each other and carrying each other when we're weary or faltering or losing faith. That's how you build something that endures. And that's what you all have done at every twist and turn of this extraordinary journey. You have protected and proclaimed the hope that beats within the heart of this campus. You've rekindled and renewed this untamable, unpredictable, and unbreakable democracy. And I know that you all are going to astonish us even more in the months and years ahead, because you all have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that when we truly see each other, when we strive to bring out the best in ourselves and one another, oh, there is no limit to how high we can go. Thank you all. I love you all. God bless you, and God bless this country we love.
Can we have it back? Please, can we have it back? I would just say is that I'm not interested in uniting with bigots. So there's that. Also, me calling out your bigotry is not bigotry. I just want to like if you don't know. Okay, so there's that part. But shout out to Michelle Obama because she's absolutely amazing. Just an amazing, amazing woman. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely amazing. All right. I can't wait to visit the Obama Presidential Center. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to take the bubs. All right, let's go ahead and get into this phone call, guys. I'm going to go ahead and reset the goal to something different. I want to take a moment to shout out all of the kind people who have taken care of something from the gift gallery. All right, because remember, knocking out the gift gallery, supporting there. I don't like talking about it. I have to talk about it. TikTok. All right. But clearing the gift gallery, all right, what it does is that it shows TikTok that you want to be here. All right. And what it does is it helps us in regards to the algorithm, also the push on the algorithm. So getting on the FYP page, and also protects us in regards to violations. So again, it's just a way for you to show TikTok that you want to be here. So thank you all so very much for all of your kindness. And shout out to April, December, Dean, Brandon, Travis, Nina, Emmy, Frolic the Fringe. There we go. Frolic on the Fringe. Gooch. All right. What is your name? Tanya? Let's say Tanya. Yep, Tanya. Also, thank you to Tammy, and thank you to Hyphy. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you all. All right. Hey, Auntie Pia. Let's go ahead and get into this phone call, guys, and let's keep doing all of the good things. Thank you so very much. All right. Thank you so very much for holding, caller. All right. Oh, actually, I have to read something. I'm sorry. My apologies, caller. Thank you for your patience. I just have to read this one out loud, and then I'll be right with you. Shout out to Mama Donna for the $25 super chat. Thank you, Mama Donna. You said one thing for sure and definitely for certain, Melania could never articulate in clear, concise, intelligent English like this. Dozy Dementia Dirty Diaper Donnie will be posting hateful rhetoric tonight. Yes, ma'am, he will. He will. Shout out to Mama Donna, y'all. I tried to read that in her voice, but I couldn't do it. But shout out to Mama Donna. Thank you so very much, Mama. I appreciate you. If you would like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you are over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so much because everything's appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. With that being said, yes, the alliteration was chef's kiss. All right. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Am I a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
On his policies, yes.
Okay.
Now, as a person, that's a different story.
Okay. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
Okay, say that age. We always ask. It's just simply for TikTok purposes.
No, okay, that makes sense. 35.
Okay, thank you. All right, why are you still supporting Trump?
During his first term, my life was actually a heck of a lot easier, right? Gas is cheap, groceries are cheap. everything was actually on a good cheap.
I don't want to
Rent
cut
was
you off,
actually
sir.
really manageable.
I'm
Oh,
so
you're good.
sorry.
You're
I
good.
don't
No,
want
you're
to
good.
cut you off, but I have to. Just to be more clear, why, as of now, like June of 2026, are you still supporting Trump?
Okay. The reason why I support Trump is because of what happened during the previous administration, right? Previous administration, everything was going basically to hell in a handbasket. And Trump has inherited this mess, right? So we're going to go ahead and start off with something that you said with the war with Iran, right? Technically, Trump did not surrender. It was a memorandum of understanding.
What about Biden?
Basically stating that Iran has 60 days to come up to the table to talk terms of ending the war, with an extension to follow if needed. If they cannot come up to the table within 60 days, then we go ahead and continue bombing the nation of Iran. That right there, to me personally, is him giving another nation a chance to go ahead and get themselves out of the water they put themselves in 47 years ago. Right?
They put themselves in it?
Yes.
Really?
So
Do we act like 1953
47
didn't happen? We can't do that. We
No,
can't forget about
1953
Operation Ajax.
Operation Ajax did happen.
Okay.
And all that kind of good stuff. Of course it did. I'm not saying that it didn't. All right.
We can't forget about Atoms for Peace. We can't forget about helping them build their first nuclear facility. We can't forget about the things.
They
We
did
can't forget
that.
about the role that the United States of America played, all right, in creating the Iran that we have today. Right.
Yes, and a lot of hands have actually played a part in it, mainly presidents and everybody else, and other dictators and some other people as well played a part into it. Right? Now the problem is that Iran has always pushed the envelope. Right? We've told them countless times again. Barack Obama even sat there and did this little thing with Iran as well, saying, "Hey, you can do nuclear. You can have nuclear facilitation just on the civilian side. Do not do it into a weapons grade." Which
and that plan worked.
Which Obama did, and Obama did have people over there to make sure that never happened. Well, come to find out, some years later, during this administration for Donald Trump, Iran did have weapons grade plutonium or uranium. My bad, I misspoke a little bit. Uranium.
When? What year?
They had it. I think they said. I think it was like 2024, towards the end of Biden's administration.
I thought you said during Trump's term they had it.
During Trump's term, they did have it, but the thing is,
in Trump's term is the question.
When? I think it was his first term, possibly midterm.
What year, sir?
And during his year?
Yeah.
Let's see here, midterm 2016. It'd be 2018. I do believe it was 2018.
What proof do you have of that?
I think it was 2018.
What proof do you have of it? Okay.
Okay. Here.
I have hold music.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Let's see here. I can't even find. God damn it. Technology is always good for us and never really good for us, right? It was 2015 for the Iran deal. So it's towards the end of Obama's run. So we go ahead and do this. They had enriched uranium in 2021. So actually, it was during Biden's. It was during Biden's time. During his time.
What happened in 2018? What happened in May of 2018?
Memory's a bit foggy. It happens when you get old.
Oh, it is? It's foggy? Oh, okay. I'll tell you. I don't mind. All right. May of 2018, May 8th of 2018, Donald Trump took the United States out of the JCPOA. even though by all accounts, especially from the IAEA, which is the International Atomic Energy
Mm-hmm.
Agency, the oversight
Yeah.
for all of this from the UN, they said that Iran
Mm-hmm.
was within guidelines. Even as late as November of 2018, it was reported that Iran was still within guidelines of the JCPOA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the
So
question. Here's the
why did
question I
we? Why
beg.
did
Here's the
we?
question I beg for
No,
you.
no,
Here's
no,
the
I
question
would
I beg for
actually.
you.
Well, I would have a question for you. Your question may actually go in line
Okay.
with it. Why would Donald Trump
Okay.
take us out of a deal that was working?
If the deal was working, then how come Iran was able to enrich uranium into weapons grades, though?
Because Donald
Because of the
Trump
deal.
took
Because
the authority.
if the deal were,
Oh, you want to answer
if
for
the
the
deal
question?
worked, no, I want to answer yours and all that kind of good stuff as well. If the deal worked, right? How come that we had intel stating that the Iranian regime had weapons grade plutonium?
Weapons grade plutonium means absolutely nothing when what it is that you
Uranium.
need is the uranium to actually do
Yeah,
this.
uranium. I
So
meant,
you keep
yeah,
saying
uranium.
plutonium for some reason or another,
Yeah,
right? But it's
I
uranium.
don't know why either. It's just, yeah, I meant to say uranium, said plutonium. I have no idea why either
Yeah.
myself.
And
It's uranium though.
yeah, it's uranium. So I'm going to explain something to you. Please do not interrupt me.
Okay.
Okay. So to answer your question, all right, the reason why in 2019, I believe around March or May, all right, the IAEA started to report that Iran was outside of the guidelines is because of the simple fact that they no longer had an incentive to stay within the guidelines of the JCPOA because the country that had imposed the sanctions on them was no longer in it, and we had reimposed sanctions on Iran along with more sanctions than before. So pretty much the strong arm of the JCPOA was no longer there, so they had no reason to actually stay within guidelines. So that's the first part of it. There's no evidence that
Okay.
you can provide that would show that prior to Donald Trump taking the United States out of the JCPOA with the incentivization that the Obama administration had put into place, which again was removing sanctions, all right, along with so removing sanctions and what was it? It was just removing sanctions. That was it. That was it,
Yeah,
removing
sanctions.
sanctions. All right. And he didn't remove all of them. He removed a few economic sanctions, but the majority were in regard to humanitarian sanctions, like for food and medical. All right. So there's that part. Additionally, another thing, all right, Donald Trump took the United States out of the JCPOA based off of insufficient and invalidated evidence. All right. Mossad, Israel provided evidence that Iran had resumed their nuclear program, but what it actually was is that Israel had provided information from the time period of 2003 to 2005, and this was all confirmed by the IAEA. All right, so it was based off of faulty information that he received. So we can't even use that because there was no record. And also another thing is that whenever IAEA inspectors showed up, they were allowed to view the facilities prior to May of 2018.
So they're allowed to review the facilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's interesting. Interesting, actually.
Give me a time when they weren't. Prior
No,
to May of 2018.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you one bit. Okay.
I didn't say that you are, but
Right.
if you are questioning it, you just you can search and find a time when they weren't adhering to, when they didn't allow it.
Okay. Let's see here. So let's say this, right? Let's say Iran did not have any weapons grade uranium. Right. They were following guidelines, and yes, we did strong arm after we got out of that deal. So when I hear all across the interwebs about Iran having that weapons grade plutonium and are willing to use it, uranium, my bad. Shit. Thank you for correcting me. Having that weapons grade uranium, and is planning to use that for their nuclear weapon that they want to go ahead and try to use it on the United States, right? Because as we all know, Iran and the U.S., we really don't have that much. We have a lot of bad blood between us, right? Here's my thing for you. Say for instance that.
Are we doing hypotheticals?
No, let's say for instance that let's not do hypotheticals. Let's say for instance Iran didn't have weapons grade uranium. Didn't have it because we had the people on there and all. We had the people on the ground. They went through. Even the Mossad did their thing. Hell, every single black site ops group does this a lot. So, say for instance that didn't happen. So, if that was the case, then why did Donald Trump basically bombed almost the entire nation of Iran if they didn't have it? Was it because of false information, or was it because of information given to him by Mossad and the Prime Minister of Israel, or President of Israel, whichever one he wants to call himself?
We already know that it was based off of faulty intelligence, that we had no reason to bomb Iran, and that they were of no imminent threat to the United States of America, because Joe Kent resigned, and in his resignation letter, he stated as such. And he stated that basically Donald Trump was doing the bidding of Israel. That was already stated.
Okay. And as of right now, no one's actually firing on either side. Israel, us, Iran, we're all currently ceasing fire, including one in Lebanon, including Lebanon as well. Stop.
I think what you all
Lebanon.
miss about all of this, though, is the fact that this didn't have to happen in the first place. Is the thing, all right? We had
Did it happen? Did it have to happen this time around? You know what? I'll agree with you on that one. It didn't have to happen, but the problem is it was going to happen rather sooner rather than later. We just didn't know.
Right? I don't think so. Think so.
Expand.
We've had so many presidents since the 80s. There's Reagan, there's Bush Sr., there's Clinton, there's Bush Jr., Obama, and Biden. All of them told Netanyahu, again, one moment, Satan-Yahu, all of them told Satan-Yahu no. They told him no. So that's all there is to it. They have, like, Benjamin Netanyahu has been claiming since like 95, so well over 30 years, that Iran is close to, or they're a year away, or 10 years away, or a month away. Like the time frames have varied throughout the past 3 decades. But he's been saying they have a nuclear weapon on the way for a very long time, and there's never been any proof of it. And even still, in 2004, I do believe was the year, the 2003 or 2004, the Ayatollah actually issued a fatwa, all right, saying, and that is an order, saying that the state of Iran would not produce a nuclear weapon because it goes against their religion. And then there's also no U.S. intelligence, all right, to say that they have a nuclear weapon or that they were even close to having a nuclear weapon. So there's that part. So it was all, it's based off of lies. And now we got 13 Americans dead. We have billions upon billions upon billions of dollars, if not at least $1 trillion, all right, spent. And we also have Americans, the billions of dollars that Americans have overspent because of the increase in prices throughout the country for not just goods, but also for gas.
Yeah, that's what the Strait of Hormuz closing when Iran closes Strait.
But the thing is that when it comes to strategy, all right, why didn't the Trump administration think of that? It's not like we struck Iran and we immediately had naval ships create a blockade on the strait to prevent them from closing the strait. The blockade didn't come until weeks later. It was an afterthought. All right. Why do you think that Obama?
It was an afterthought after we sunk the entirety of Iran's navy and took out their defense
it wasn't
systems.
An afterthought after we sunk the entirety of their navy. I need you to think about it like this: Obama, Biden, Bush Jr., all right, his daddy, Clinton, all right, gave thought to the fact that the one thing that they can do, all right, to cause disruption, all right, is close the Strait of Hormuz. It sits right at its southern border. It's right there.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right. The
it
Trump
is.
administration,
I
though,
agree.
because of ineptitude, all right, did not think of that. Because if they had thought of that, right, then what they should have done is that the same day that they decided to strike Iran, they should have been sending naval ships to the strait to create that blockade. But again, they didn't think of it until weeks later, and we did not sink their navy. No matter how big or small you all think it is, they still have a navy. And they also were able to put mines within that waterway.
Yeah, the sea mines, yes.
Yeah, they were able to do
Which they
that
are
too. And they weren't there
yeah,
before.
which they are currently instructed within the MOU to remove from the Strait of Hormuz for allowing safe passage for all cargo vessels.
Do you think that the MOU is a good thing?
The MOU is more or less along the lines of a deterrent, trying to stop the fighting and all that kind of good stuff, because we don't want to be dragged, because Trump literally sat there and said we don't want to be dragged into another 20-year war, which, to be honest with you, that would be the best thing to happen, because I don't want to have a repeat. I don't think any American wants to have a repeat of Iraq and Afghanistan.
But I don't think what y'all don't understand is the fact that this all didn't have to happen. All right. We don't give Trump kudos or a pat on the back or a cookie, all right, for putting out a fire that didn't need to be started. That's the first part. All right. Also, additionally, all right, the United States citizens get absolutely nothing from this. This is a capitulation, all right, from the Trump administration. He got tired. He knows that the United States of America is running out of munitions. He knows that. All right, we don't have the missiles and the interceptors to continue on with this fight. He knows that. He knows it. We can barely feed our sailors on those ships during the blockade. We've seen the pictures. All right, he severely underestimated Iran and how far it is that they would go. He really did. And he should have thought about those things. He should have thought about why didn't Senior, Junior, and any president before him, why didn't we strike Iran?
Okay. So let me ask you this, right? Say for instance that Iran did have weapons-grade plutonium and planned on using it, right? Doesn't matter what for, just they planned on using it. What would be a response, a proportional response to that you would believe?
Why do we have to deal in the hypothetical here? Iran has never struck the U.S. first.
No, I didn't say struck. I said they planned on using it. I didn't say where. It could be us, could be one of our allies, or whatever have you. Right?
Sir, I don't have to deal
nuclear power
sir, I don't have to deal in the hypotheticals with you, though. That's the thing about it. I can deal in the reality. And the reality is that we are lifting all sanctions. No president prior to Trump has done that. We're lifting all sanctions off of Iran. All right. We're also unfreezing $25 billion in assets. No president has done that before. All right. And also, we're creating a reconstruction and economic development fund for them. All right. To the tune of $300 billion.
The $300 billion. I knew that was going to come up. I knew it. Okay. Literally, he was at the G7 summit stating that $300 billion is not going to happen.
That's a lie. It's in the memorandum of understanding. Did you read it?
It's in the memorandum, yes. I've read it. It was in the memorandum, yes. But I also wanted to go ahead and dug a little bit deeper, because I also, too, was kind of pissed off about giving $300 billion to a country that literally is not like us. He was at the G7 summit, and he literally sat there and said, that's not going to happen. We're not paying $300 billion to Iran to fix their infrastructure. Not going to happen, right? Because then you can sit there and say this, when Iran wanted to. When did he say that? He said that actually yesterday, during the G7, whenever the G7 summit was. That's when he said
said
it.
that Tuesday. He said that Tuesday.
Oh, okay, Tuesday.
Yeah. When did he sign the memorandum of understanding?
Now, the memorandum of understanding was going to be signed, I think, either last Friday or this Friday.
No, Trump signed it yesterday in Versailles, so in France.
Okay, so
He
he signed
signed
in
it.
Versailles.
Do you know what point
But,
6 is in the memorandum? The MOU. Do you know what point 6 is?
Hold up. I think I might have. Had it up.
I have whole music.
Point 6. Sped read it last night.
All right. I guess I will, if I have any, I'll read some thank yous. All right. While we wait for those. So let's see here. All righty. Ren, yes, thank you for the $1, friend. And I do see the new screen name. Shout out to Erica's. What does it say? I just saw it. I think I just saw it. Give me 1 second. Erica's good things, do them. Shout out to Erica's good things, do them, guys. Yes, do all the good things. Be more like Ren. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Erica's good things, do them. Also, shout out to Dean for the $2. Dean said Iran never had weapons grade uranium. 90% is weapons grade. Iran had enriched to 60%. That is very true. They've been at 60% since 2021. So there's that part. There's that, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to you, Dean. Thank you very much, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. All right. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all in advance for your kindness because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. Let's see here. Did you get it? Or I can just read point 6 for you.
Oh, no, I got it. It's all good. Yeah, I know the point 6 is a 300 bill.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 300 billion. So here's the thing, though.
Is it 300
if it's
billion
on there,
in the
then why is
memorandum
it
of
that he?
understanding?
Yes, 300 billion
Okay.
on the memorandum of understanding. I got it. I got you. I got you on that. Here's the issue, though. If it's on that, then why did he say that's not even in the memorandum then?
Because he's a liar.
At the summit.
Donald Trump's
Because
a
he's
liar.
a liar.
He said this on Tuesday, by the way. He's a liar.
Okay.
This is the same person who in his first term lied over 30,000 times. He's a liar is what he is. This is also the same person who has told us over 35 times since February 28th that a deal was in place. A deal is on the way. We've reached a deal. There's a deal coming. Like, he's a liar is what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's kind of hard to go ahead and do that. It's kind of hard to go ahead and have a deal come up to the table whenever the opposition is legitimately trying to go ahead and neutralize our equipment.
I feel like what you keep doing is every time you get like proven wrong on a point, you take some rockets and you like fill them up with jet fuel and you attach them to a goalpost and then you ignite them bitches and then poof, they take off. Why do you keep moving the goalposts? All right, like this deal is bad.
So if Trump lied, if Trump lied about the $300 billion, right?
Yes, he lied about it.
I'll take you on that because yes, it is in the memorandum, right?
Mm-hmm. He's also letting them let them keep their nuclear program as it is. That's point number 9, which is really important.
That is in the memorandum. Yes, it is a part of the memorandum for the Islamic Republic.
He's also terminating all sanctions. That's point 10. All sanctions.
Yep. All sanctions will be lifted.
Immediately upon signing, all sanctions are lifted off of Iran, all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here's my thing: if Trump signed it on Tuesday,
he signed
right?
it Wednesday, yesterday,
or Wednesday. If he signed it on Wednesday, right? Why hasn't Iran come to the table yet?
Iran actually. What do you mean? Why hasn't Iran come to the table yet? What?
Because they got this is a 60-day. This is a 60-day.
You do know that Vance signed it today, right? So the president
Yes,
and the vice president had to sign
the president and vice president signed it, but
There you
has the
go.
Ayatollah signed it yet?
The Ayatollah actually made a statement today saying that he is he promotes and he is ready for talks.
Okay. So now the 60-day ceasefire has begun, right? So what's stopping Iran from not coming to the table today, like today?
What do you mean what's not stopping them from coming to the table today?
Yeah,
the
what's stopping
Ayatollah has
them?
already made his statement. What are you talking about, sir? They signed it. It's
Well,
done.
here's my
The
thing.
memorandum of understanding is a done deal.
It's so everything's signed on all accounts, right?
Yes. The MOU is
Okay.
signed. All right. The 60-day window has begun. All right. And now they just have to discuss it. What do you mean what's stopping them from coming to the table today? They just signed it today. Like, are you aware of what's happening with this whole situation?
Yeah, for the most
All right,
part.
because you pretty much just admitted that you don't like the 3 points that I pointed out to you. You don't like that they get to basically continue their nuclear program as it is. That's what status quo means.
I don't.
All right.
Here's my thing
I'm
about
not
that one,
finished.
right?
A moment. Let me finish,
Okay,
please.
do your thing.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
So you admitted that. That's point 9. You don't like point 10, releasing all of the sanctions, and you don't like point 6, which is the $300 billion, which for some reason or another you thought wasn't in there, but like literally is point 6. Okay. All right, and I'm pretty sure there's more within this deal that you don't like.
Oh, there's.
Yeah, it's a lot,
There's
huh?
a lot
So
more
what is
than
it
I
that
don't-
you're?
there's a
What are
lot-
you trying to do
there's a
in
lot-
regards to this entire
So there's a
thing?
lot. Okay, let's start with those 3 points you just stated, right? Nuclear for their nuclear program, right? Let's go. I'm going to go and put it to you this way, right? If the uranium is not weapons grade, it won't affect us in any way, shape, form, or fashion, right? They can have nuclear. That's fine, right? I'm not sitting there trying to sit there and be like, oh, it's two-faced. No, literally, every one of our enemies has some kind of nuclear program, right? Even allies have nuclear programs, right? If they have that, that's fine as long as it's civilian based. Oh, and for weapons grade plutonium, it's got to be, I don't think it's 90. It might be, I don't know, but
It's uranium,
We're
not
so-called- we're so-
plutonium.
uranium.
It's uranium.
uranium.
And it has to
Uranium.
be at 90% enrichment levels in order to be
We'll
weapons
go ahead.
grade.
We'll go ahead and say
They
We'll go
only
ahead and
have
say
it at
90 because
60%.
I don't know much.
You don't have to
We'll
go
and say-
ahead and
we'll go-
say it. I'm telling you.
I'll say
90%
I'll say 90 because
is
I don't
weapons
know.
grade.
I don't know about
60%
the
is
uranium
not.
stuff. Well, we're gonna go with that one, right? Then we're gonna do 0.6, $300 billion. Am I happy about that? No. I think personally, no person is happy about giving Iran $300 billion, right? That means our taxes are going to be going up just to fund this, and we're already in a hole as is. Let's see here. What was the next point you said? The third one you said about?
Sir, I think you just need to admit that Donald Trump is inept. He's not good. He's an awful negotiator.
You know, here's the thing: if he's an awful negotiator, right?
Not if he is.
We'll agree to disagree.
He's an awful
Okay.
negotiator. What did U.S. citizens get from this? This
What do
isn't
US
even a
citizens
nuclear
get from
deal.
this?
This isn't even a nuclear deal. It's crazy because this isn't even a nuclear deal, but President Obama, all right, out of all the presidents, all right, the 44th president was able to get a nuclear deal with them, and we didn't even have to strike Iran to get it. We didn't even have to have any soldiers unalived in order to get it. The U.S. taxpayer didn't have to pay any money for a war in Iran to get it. And we also didn't have to capitulate to anything because, again, not all of the sanctions were lifted. Okay, a few economic sanctions and the majority of the humanitarian sanctions were lifted. That's it. That is it. All right. And Iran, all right, for that deal, Iran got rid of 98% of their uranium. All right. They got rid of over 200 centrifuges. And they only had their enrichment levels at 3.67%. Once again, that is enough for nuclear power grade. That's it. Far from the 60% that they have it at now. And Barack Obama, again, did that without going to any type of war. But yet Donald Trump, supposedly the great deal maker that he's supposed to be, all right, has lost 13 United States service members, all right, killed school children when they triple tapped the school, once again based off of faulty intelligence, has spent well over $100 billion. That's our money, taxpayer money, by the way.
Yeah.
We've seen gas prices go up in some places well over $2. So Americans are paying more out of pocket, spending that money. Also, we saw prices at the grocery stores increase. Right? Prices for shipping has increased, meaning that the prices that we pay for items online, for the most part, have increased also. There's no friggin' reason, all right, why my two-piece set from Fashion Nova, all right, that used to cost $25, now costs $40. I think that's ridiculous. I just want to know.
All right.
What did Americans get? Because Donald Trump is bad at making deals. So what did we get?
What do we get from this memorandum?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
No, what did we get from 13 service members dying? What did we get from gas prices increasing?
What do we get from 13?
Yeah, what do we get from all that
gas prices are going down now, thank God.
That's it. That's what I'm asking you.
What do we get? What do we get from this? 13 service members dying.
Yeah.
What do we get from gas
higher
prices
energy
decreasing?
prices?
Higher energy prices. Okay.
What do we get?
For one, we don't get much from 13 service members dying. All right. I don't like the fog of war. I don't like the fog of war. I don't like the fact that we had that 13 service members sacrificed their lives for this country. I don't like that. I really don't.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm going to read this super chat while you think about it. Shout out to Dwayne Basco for the $4.99 super chat.
Now, when it
Dwayne
comes
said,
to the...
I'm reading something, sir. Dwayne said, Iran beat Trump's ass. I haven't, well, not the skedaddle. Not the skedaddle.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Delusional as fuck, yo. Not the skedaddle, but Dwayne, you did say Iran beat Trump's ass. I haven't seen belt to ass like this since Joe Jackson versus Jackson 5. That's wild as hell. His supporters are idiots. Now they don't believe his own words. That part. Like, did you all catch his brain, like, fighting? Like, he was literally having an internal struggle. All right? He could not bring himself to just say that, hey, this fucking sucks and Trump did a bad job. All right. I hope he finds a way to cope. I hope he finds a way to cope. With that coping happening, all right, guys, go ahead and do. Oh, thank you, Miss Penny, for the diamond shield. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Penny, y'all. Drop those hearts in the chat. Thank you so very much.
Call from
Unlimited.
Anonymity. All right. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
also curious as to what. I'm not an Obama supporter either.
Okay.
Or
Why would I
Biden.
want to argue with you about Obama?
I'm sorry.
Why would I want to argue with you about Obama?
Because we need to figure out who we're going to vote for so we can actually fix this country.
What?
And I hear a lot of people saying,
is Obama running for president?
No, but a lot of people are saying Michelle will, and that's
Michelle is not running for
Obama
president.
2.0.
That's a pipe dream.
Or Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris is Obama 2.02.
No, she's not.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you can have your opinion on that, friend, but no, she's not. All right, and
What
also
is
Kamala,
she?
it's 2026. The focus is the midterms. All right, make sure you vote in your midterms. Do that part.
I'm not with the midterms. I'm looking at a president. We need a good president to come into this country and change
No,
things.
you need to make sure that you have senators and also House of Representatives, all right, that will actually pass progressive legislation is what you need.
Right. And no, we haven't been able to do that for the past 20 years. Why?
We passed quite a bit of progressive legislation within the last 20 years. 20 years ago would be 2006. All right,
Right.
we got quite a bit of progressive legislation. We got the ACA, shout out to Obama. All right, we got gay marriage, shout out to Obama. We got the PACT Act, shout out to Biden. We also got the Second Chance Act, all right, which changed the CRAC laws, the sentencing laws for that one. Shout out to
Okay.
Obama.
You
All
want
right,
cookies
we
for all that?
got the infrastructure bill.
Right. Right. Great.
So
That's okay.
much.
Great. That's great. We got to get to the bigger issues. We got to
What's the
get to the
bigger
bigger
issues?
issues of our presidents being owned, being bought by super PACs.
Get money
the
out of
Epstein.
politics.
Yeah, exactly. Is any of your politicians going to do that? Which ones?
Yeah, there are a few who actually don't support money in politics, but y'all don't vote for those people. Y'all vote
Who's
for the
y'all?
establishment. You vote for a
Who's
James
y'all?
Tallarico before you vote for a Jasmine Crockett.
Not me.
So
What's
there's
Jasmine
that.
Crockett going to do?
There's
What's
also
Jasmine Crockett going to
AOC.
do to get the money out of
Bernie is
politics?
one of them. Also, I'm not a huge fan of his, but Graham Plattner is a person who doesn't take any private money. Who else? There's so many. You can check this out.
Okay, yeah, they're not going to do anything. It's going to be the exact same thing.
Then
They're
what's the
going to get
purpose
in the
of you even
office
having a conversation if you're so already pessimistic about it? You've already made your
because I
mind up. So
want
what are we
to.
doing?
Because I want an independent people, somebody that's going to actually do something.
What state are you in?
Minnesota.
You're in Minnesota? You're in Minnesota with one of the most progressive governors. One of the most progressive
Governor Walz
governors.
is worthless.
Governor
what's he
Walz is
doing to stop
worthless
the
when he's
fraud?
the one that
Yeah,
expanded
completely
your
worthless.
Medicaid program, the state Medicaid program. He's also expanded your free lunch program out there. Like, bruh, you are,
Right, what
you
do you
know
want, a
what,
cookie?
sir?
No,
just have
no.
one
Do
suggestion
more.
for you, sir. I
You
just
can't
got
do
one
more.
suggestion. That's all. I
What's that?
got one thing I want to say to you.
Kamala would never.
Okay.
And also this one.
He's saying, I
Well,
don't
I'm just
hate
curious. I'm
you.
not listening to your chat. I don't know what
I just
you're saying. I
hate
can't
all
hear
of the
chat.
choices that you
So
make. Because those are the
lies.
choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all. So,
Get the fuck off my phone. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with them, Lord? They're not well. What's wrong with them? Get off my phone. All that nonsense. Man, it made no damn sense. I want an independent. An independent to do what? Because the independent going to have to caucus with somebody. When they get in there, they're going to have to choose a side. So there's that part. Do we have enough independents in office right now? All right, that will actually be able to sway a vote? No, we don't. We don't. So there's that part. All right, the only independent that you have is some guy who used to have an R next to his name. And the reason why he's an independent now is because of the redistricting that happened in California. That's it. That man a Republican. Like, what are we even doing here? Good googly moogly. Mother suckers. All right. Anywho, do me a favor, guys. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of these donuts. If you look like at the top of your screen, you'll see them. We got 26 of those left to go. So let's knock out the donuts. Also, all right, if the spirit moves you, all right, and you like to do something super duper awesome, take a look at the gift gallery, all right? Look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, all right? You'll see my name. If it says follow me by it, first of all, make sure you're following me. Thank you very much, all right? Sometimes I post content. I've been doing well lately. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been doing pretty well. I didn't post today, but I'm gonna post tomorrow, right? but I've been doing pretty friggin' well. Now, with that being said, all right, follow me. It's fun over here, guys, and make sure you turn that notification button on. Additionally, when you tap on my name, you'll see something that says League Before Gift Gallery. All right. The gift gallery is important. Unfortunately. All right. The gift gallery tells TikTok that you want to be here. The gift gallery is how we get on the FYP page and stay there. It's also how the live stays protected. All right. We're trying to get back up to B1. All right. We were there once upon a time, before the war. Before the war, So yeah, so if you guys can, it'd be greatly appreciated. No, I do not expect a lion, a leopard, or even an interstellar. It will be nice, but if we can, maybe please try to knock out the well diving, Leon the kitten, flying jets, and a future city. I beg. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I beg. But yeah. So there's that. But thank you all so very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. And shout out to Wesley Pillow. Hey, Wesley. Wesley sent 5 memberships over on the tube. If you got a membership from Wesley, make sure you say thank you. And also join the Discord. The link's in the bio. All right. And get over there. I think I might have to update the link. I'm not sure. But the link should be in the bio. All right. So check that out. And come to the Discord. I'm still building it up. I'm not really a big Discord person, but like if I had like more engagement, I would be a Discord person. All right, because y'all don't know me. Like I'll take a nap. I've been known to take naps in this bitch. Look at me, I'm strong. Oh, shit, I hurt. Oh my God, I have about as much upper body strength as a friggin' twig. What's something that doesn't have good upper body strength? How about Mike? I'm pretty sure a 1-year-old has more upper body strength than I do. So there's that part. Shout out to Wesley. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, friend. All right. So we watched Michelle Obama. So there was that. Okay. All right. Oh, the one thing I didn't do, I didn't sing. Before I sing, I do want to promo something really quick. All right. Oh, Shauna. If you want to stay the head mod, Shauna, I'm going to need you to not do stuff like that. All right. I'm going to start Geminiing. No, please don't make me Gemini. I got issues. Shauna knows I have issues. Like, we are actually friends, and she knows I'm not well. Shauna, stop. Please. I beg. All right. And also, guys, I don't like battling. I don't want to battle to clear the gift gallery. All right. I can't say it too loud because TikTok be listening. But I don't want to battle to do that. All right. Oh, just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like battling. Cause what am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to sit there while you all like send gifts. That's weird. Can somebody tell me why y'all like battling? Please. Somebody, anybody? Tell me, please. Tell me, please. All right. I just want you all to know that I only take advice from people who have a lit up love beside their name. I just want to let you all know that. All right, I do. Like Tara. Tara says, it is weird, but we're competitive. I am too. I am too. And Kristen said, it helps you. It bothers me. Discord? Okay, I'm in trouble. What'd I do? What did I do? Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to think of a song. Someone give me a song to sing, and it has to be a good song. Right, Tennis Guy, I feel you. I honestly, I do feel you. Oh, Hector, it does that when I have Hector, it does the volume thing when I have the volume up louder. So I can be louder than the guests on the phone. So there's that. Shauna, please stop trying to embarrass me. I can't sing that song. We're going to do that song tomorrow. We'll do that song tomorrow. The Black National Anthem during this right here, guys. Because tomorrow, let me see if I can find it. Ooh, Lord, why do I even wear contacts? What is the purpose of life? I can't find it. Oh, there it goes. Tomorrow we're doing this, guys. Black as Fuck Live, the cookout. That's what we're doing tomorrow. All right. Be there or be square. All right. We are going to have lots and lots of fun. All right. We are going to have trivia, different games. Of course, there's going to be karaoke because I'm hosting it. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be fucking awesome. Come celebrate, all right, Juneteenth with us. All right. Just know, all right, if you're white, you can come. You can watch. You can watch, but the panel tomorrow, all right, is for black folks. Okay. All right. We're going to be opening up with a redemption. What is it? How do you say the word, y'all? A redemption. How you say that word? Rendition. I feel like I'm fucking it up. Do it phonetically for me now. Don't spell it. You got to do it phonetically. Ashley, please. This word hurts. Rendition. There we go. Rendition. Oh my God. What was I saying? I'd like for you to come express yourself on the panel, Heavy. I would like for you to come and express yourself on the panel. I haven't done this in a while, but what it is that you don't get to yap in my comments. The fuck you thought this was? Anywho, haha, Ashley can't spell. She spelled it wrong. Wesley, thank you for the 5. Wesley, the cookout is at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to remember that. Now, with that being said, I am who I am. So just, y'all be ready at 11:30. You know how your parents will always just tell you, don't worry about when we leaving. Just be ready at 11:30. Just do that. Just be ready. We have ribs. We're going to have ribs. We eat pork over here. I'm just going to let you all know that. We eat swine. All right. We'll also have beef. The greens will have turkey necks, though. It will have smoked turkey necks. So there's that. I don't know who's bringing a potato salad. I don't know who's bringing it, but they're black and they have the flabby part of their arm there. So there's that part. So it's going to be good. All right. But no, seriously, we're going to have fun at the Black as Fuck Live Cookout. Okay. So hope to see you all there tomorrow for a whole lot of fun. All right. I really, really do, because it's going to be fucking awesome. All right. Did something similar last year. Can't wait to do it again this year. And then hopefully each year it gets bigger and it gets better. So that's awesome. So we'll have to see what happens, guys. All right. We're going to be celebrating Juneteenth for a little bit before everybody decides to go out and shake a tail feather, because it is Friday. It is Friday, y'all. All right. So we don't want to be live all night. We don't want to be live all night. Okay. So there's that part. Anywho. Y'all didn't give me a song to. Was I supposed to sing a song? Or was I supposed to entice y'all with something? Oh, no, not tequila time, Lorna. No, I'm sober today, friend. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow could do tequila. I'm trying to think. I always follow the chat. All right, this tells me how much the chat loves me or not, though. It's 474 people here. All right, if you all want to do the... I can't even ask for this. If you all want to do the battle thing for songs, then we'll do the battle thing. Just put a sad face if it's a no and a happy face if it's a yes. Let's see what happens. Because where are the Trump supporters at? Also, sometimes when I watch Matt's live, right, what I look at is like the people that call in, and they call in multiple times. And then I wonder to myself, do they just like getting yelled at? Like, do they like just getting yelled at? Oh, hell no. Who said yes? Was that Gooch that said yes? Gooch said yes. I don't know what y'all thought this was, but the Gooch said yes. Oh, wow. I don't think you all know how to do the votes. Uh-oh, not a tie. Not a tie. That's crazy. Not a tie. 11 to 11 if you're going to battle. We have someone in the request. Not a tie. I'm the deal breaker. We have someone in the request. Let's see what happens. Why would I do a battle if you guys can't even knock out the donuts? Y'all not going to embarrass me. I can't live like that. I'm sensitive about my shit, and I will cry. All right? Ask Gooch. Are we getting a Matt raid? Yay! Matt and Erica Raiders. Shout out to you all. Welcome in. Welcome in, Matt Raiders. All right. Thank you all so very much for being here. I appreciate you all very much. All right. Oh, JP, thank you for the well diving. Shout out to JP, y'all. JP. Draw some hearts in the chat. Thank you. You are now the title gifter. JP cleared that one from the gift gallery. Thank you, friend. All right, guys. Do all of the good things while you're here. Let's just tap the screen. I'm trying to leave off at least 500,000 likes today. So let's tap the screen. Also, continue to share and repost the live, but let's repost, not repost, but share within reason, no spam sharing. Also, if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All right. And additionally, right, if you like what I am wearing here, all right, you can go to hectorshops.com. That's hectorshops.com with 2 R's, all right? And you can get you a red Kamala would never hat or a it's okay to call people stupid tee. All right, I have 2 of these and I have 2 of the hats. All right, because friends support friends. All right, and if you like any of the do all the good things merch, or I'm smarter than a Trump supporter, or hate makes you stupid, whichever, or even Pride merch, you can go to ericaeffect.com where you can get 10% off using the code PRIDE. All right, appreciate you all so very much. Everything's appreciated and most definitely accepted, guys. And just do all of the good things. Welcome in again. It looks like we have someone who has a cross in their name in the request. If they try to talk to me about religion, I will leave. Hi, Iggy. Are you a Trump supporter?
Nah, I got Matt Nuclear on the phone right now. Is it cool if you could talk to him? Like, he
You
wants to
have
talk to
Matt
you.
Nuclear on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you talk to him?
Are you about to do an impersonation?
Nah, he's on the phone.
Okay. If that little boy think
All
I'm going
right.
to talk about abortion with him, he has another thing coming. That little boy thinks that I'm going to talk about abortion, all right, with a guy who's never even seen a vagina because he didn't even come out of one. She had a C-section, all right, then no, I'm not doing it. But also, why did they run? That was weird. Why did they run? I don't know. That was weird. People are strange. Strange creatures they are. Anywho, I guess it's time for me to sing, guys. I guess it's time for me to sing because the Trump supporters are scared of me. And I guess they can't defend their daddy no more. Yeah, he said he was trolling.
America's the best fucking country in the world. Fuck you, nigger.
That's why your mama is having sex with one right now, and they're gonna
That's why
give
you're
her a
black.
son that she can be proud of. That's crazy work, right? That's wicked. It's wicked. It's wicked work. All right. Shout out to Jamal, Tyrone, DeMarcus, Quantavious, all of them. Shout out to all of them. All right. Shout out to them all. But I would tell Quantavious, Jamal, what the other names say, DeMarcus. I would tell all of them, no, don't do it. All right. Don't have. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. Never mind. I'll say that when I'm like elsewhere. Never mind. I'll say it in the group chat. Anywho. Yeah, someone actually did bring this up. That it's pretty funny that Donald Trump's name is being taken down from the Kennedy Center. So his name is being removed from a building while Obama's is being added to one. That's funny. That is funny, right? I love that. I love that for him. He sucks. Trump sucks ass. There's that part. Hey, I really want it's so funny to watch them in real time just figure out that this deal that Donald Trump has made really fucking sucks. That like what he has pretty much done is he's given the American people nothing. And then he lied about it. He lied and he said that the 300 he did say that on Tuesday though. He said that the $300 billion is fake news. He said it's fake news. Uh-huh. So yeah, there's that. The unconditional surrender at Versailles is wicked work. All right. Isn't that where they told them to eat cake? And then they beheaded them? They said, bitch, you eat the cake. You eat the cake like I told you. All right. Marie Antoinette, eat the cake like I told you. And then said, guillotine. Chop, chop. Off with their heads. The fart of the deal is wild, Natalie. The fart of the deal. I almost snorted. That is funny. That is funny. I ain't gonna hold you. That is funny. I haven't done this in a minute, guys, but chat, go ahead and drop your favorite hashtags in the chat. All right. Oh, we have a caller.
Call from
All right, Erica.
Randy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, are you a Trump supporter?
I was, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. Well, it says, why are you still supporting Trump? So
I mean, I supported up until recently, up until the whole Iran thing. And I hope he can redeem himself. So I mean, I support him in the very least way possible at this point, just as a human. But
I'm sorry, you
hoping
said, what was
that
the last part you said? You support him in what? In the very least way possible? And what else
yeah,
was that?
yeah, just like on like a human level, not on a political level, I guess you could say.
What do
Even
you
though
mean
he's a
support him as a human?
scumbag. I mean, we're all God's children. We're all not inherently good or inherently evil, and we are not beyond redemption. You know,
But Donald Trump himself doesn't even believe in forgiveness, and he's done some pretty fucked up stuff.
I agree, which is why I'm hoping in these last 2 years or so he can redeem himself at least, so he's not as bad. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't to you, but yeah, it's kind of hard. Like it sounds better in my brain, but it's not coming out right.
Okay.
If that,
Yeah, he's not gonna
yeah.
redeem himself. Like
Well, so the reason why I have hope of redemption, right? Not 100%, obviously. You know, like he's never going to be redeemed 100%, but his numbers can go up, is what I'm saying. You know, like his popularity or whatever in the public eye or whatever. His polls. He's right now currently on the outs with Netanyahu and his people. I believe they issued a press release of saying something that like we're not subservient to America and any deals they make with Iran or something to that effect.
Okay. What's your point?
And so basically, I'm hoping he will bite the hand of Netanyahu and free himself from his master, you know.
No, he won't, because today JD Vance himself said that Donald Trump is the only world leader that is sympathetic to Israel. So he's not.
Yeah,
He has
it
been
was a
Israel's
warning.
useful
It was
idiot.
basically a warning. I saw that actually like a couple hours ago. It was basically a warning saying, why are you saying this about Trump while he is your only ally or friend, I guess you could say.
So I don't know what it is that
Context
you're looking
matters is
for.
my point. Nothing in particular, just an educated conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not looking for conversation. I'm looking for people who still support Trump. You actually sound like you still support Trump. You just don't
I
have
mean,
you
I
can't say
kind
it with your chest.
I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't because he's
What are you
not
still
doing the
supporting?
right things, Like, so listen, when you're wrong, you're wrong. But that, I mean, wh- but that, so I'm supporting Trump in the hopes that he can redeem himself in the future, in the near future.
He's not going to redeem himself, sir. That's just not
I
going to
mean,
happen. I can't predict the future, but
keyword
there's
hopes.
nothing about Donald Trump, all right, that gives redemption based off of his past actions. Because typically you can determine what someone is going to do based off of what they already have done.
That is true. History repeats itself often, more often than not. I do concur. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Trump is just a very complicated guy, and
He's
he's
not
had some
complicated.
health issues, fallen asleep on the on live TV, and not able to control his bowels at the G7 and other places. So I kind of feel bad for him. He's kind of like my
Why do you feel bad
like
for him?
he kind
What
of
is there to
reminds
feel
me of
bad
my
about?
like I he kind of reminds me of like my grandpa or like my next door neighbor that's like severely dementia stricken, and like he's a good
Has
guy
your
in the morning,
has
but
your
then when he's
grandpa or your next
sundowning,
door
he goes
neighbor
crazy.
been like accused of sexual assaulting, harassing, or abusing women?
No, of course not. They
Okay.
wouldn't be my neighbor if that was
Has
the case.
your grandpa or your next door neighbor, manipulated the markets to make themselves and their family billions upon billions of dollars?
I would think not.
Okay, have they actually advocated for a reconciliation bill? So a big ugly bill that slash funding to social welfare, social safety nets like Medicaid and Medicare to the tune of $900 billion, and the SNAP program, which is a food benefit, all right, upwards of $200 billion. Did they do that?
Are you talking about the
Right.
big beautiful bill?
Yeah, the big ugly bill. Did your grandpa or your
Yeah,
next door neighbor do that?
I'm actually a victim of that. No, definitely not.
Okay, so like, what is it that you're still supporting? Because what we can say is that
So
Kamala
basically,
Harris
he is in a
had no plans of doing
he,
anything like that, but Trump did.
yeah. Well, we can't foresee the future. Kamala Harris could have gone a completely different way for sure, but who knows where we would have ended up for better or for worse. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
would
think
have to
things would
say
have just
again, once again, because
continued
you already
staying the
agreed
same.
that we can look at people's past behavior, all right, to make a good estimation on what they would do in the future.
Yes,
We've already
yes. The
agreed upon
times
that. So
change, but the man does not.
there's nothing that Kamala did or said that would lead credence to the assertion, first of all, that we would be worse off with her. And then also another thing that we would have had cuts in the billions of dollars to our social programs. There's nothing for
Well,
you to
I
support that.
kind of get some Keisha vibes from Kamala.
I'm sorry, some what
She came
vibes?
Keisha vibes.
What vibes?
It's like kind of like I don't want to use any derogatory terms on this live. Basically a side chick who will do anything to further her own agenda. She came in on the scene as Montel Williams' side piece on the red carpet like 20 years ago. Did
Yeah,
you
that's
know this?
not true.
It's a fact.
That's not
I
true.
swear to God, Google it right now and play the
That's
video
not true.
online.
All right.
Yeah,
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right?
yeah.
Here's the thing. Part of me, on this beautiful Juneteenth Eve, part of me would like to, cuss you out. All right. You know,
Sure. I mean,
maybe even give you
I
some
wouldn't blame you.
information or something of that nature while doing so. But then the other part of me is kind of like, you know what? this is a poor white. Why would I give a fuck what the poor white man has to say? The poor
I'm
white
not
man, who I
white.
can tell hasn't read a book
You're telling
since
I'm not
Goodnight
white.
Moon when he was maybe 7 years old. All right. I don't, that's why I'm like, what would be the purpose of cussing this poor field white out? I don't know what would be the
Who,
purpose of
me?
it. I don't know what would be the point, right, of
Ma'am,
even
I'm the
telling this,
farthest thing from
of even telling
Caucasian you
this
can.
poor white man, all
What
right, this
the heck
poor
is
white
going
man,
on?
right, that, you know what, I'm pretty sure, sir, that you haven't seen the bottom of your feet.
I'm Arabic.
Yeah,
I'm
and
Arabic.
you're white. You are
I'm not
soon
white.
to
I'm
be
Arabic.
classified as white.
I mean, yeah, in the 1970s they
Yeah,
did
you soon
classify
to be
Arabs as
classified
white
as
other,
white.
but that doesn't take away my
White.
culture, my heritage, and my race.
I didn't say it does. Your race is white.
But
you obviously don't know what
no,
white is. So there's that part.
I do,
White.
I very do. But you're calling me white just from my
White.
voice. I'm Arabic, Phoenician, ancient
White.
Phoenicia.
White.
My blood is pure Phoenician.
I'm gonna say it again.
100% Phoenician. How is that white, man? Do you know where ancient Phoenicia was?
But I do
It's
like
in
how you
modern
didn't
day
deny
Lebanon.
that you were poor, though. You're fighting against being called white, but you did deny that you were
Oh
poor.
yeah, I mean,
So, anywho,
I'm not rich.
all right,
I'm
I
not
don't
poor
think that
though.
it would serve me any purpose to actually cuss
I would
out,
take you
all
out to
right, this
dinner though.
poor Arab man. Okay, all right, I don't think it would
Thank you
serve me any purpose to
for
do that.
not
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. You don't know what you're talking
misreaching me.
about.
What do you mean? Please educate me. Please
You
educate
don't. You
me.
just don't
I'm
know what you're
begging.
talking about. That's
I'm
all there is
begging.
to it. Say
As
something
far as
smart.
what? As far as what?
Say something smart.
Zionist occupied governments are ruining the world. Is that a fact or not?
That's a fact.
Okay, see, so is that something smart?
If you can actually elaborate on it, then yeah, it would be. Why do you
All
say that
right,
they're
so
ruining
for
the
the
world?
past 100 or so years, the Zionist agenda has been creeping into every crevasse they can, holding positions of power everywhere they can, banks, things of this nature, anything they can do to just grasp and hold on to the power until they are ready to enact their plan of world domination. I mean, obviously, it's like sounds convoluted and like conspiracy theory the way I'm saying it, but
Are we about to go
it's just
into anti-Semitism?
I'm freestyling right now. Wait, excuse me? I'm
I said, are we about
Semitic.
to
How
go
could I be
into
Who, me?
anti-Semitism?
No. Of course not. What are you talking? How is that?
Did
Where
you
would
just
you even
talk
get
to
that?
Matt?
Who's Nat?
Oh, okay, you didn't just talk to Matt. You're weird.
Matt
Hold
who?
on one moment.
Call from.
MAGA.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Caller, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
42.
Okay, hold one moment. There's someone in front of you. Thank you.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Hold one moment. There's someone in front of
Don't
you.
be a baby.
Are you
You're
like
being
in
a big
your
baby.
40s, you just said? Don't be a fucking weirdo.
42. Why are you being a baby?
Hold on one moment. There's someone in front of you. What the fuck is wrong with him? Are these people well? What's wrong with this person? It's not well. Also, I think it was Valerie. Thank you very much, Valerie, for knocking out the flower pots, friend. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys. Or was it JP? I don't know. I can't remember. I do have some thank yous to give, but I don't want to talk to this person. He's not smart and he talks way too slow. All right, let's see here. Okay, caller. All right. Go talk to your therapist. You're not paying me to be your therapist today. So I'm gonna hang up the phone.
All right, no
Bye.
problem. Go talk.
Oh, the other person hung up too. Anywho, shout out to Wesley Pillow for the $5 super chat. Wesley said, didn't scouts declare Middle Eastern Americans were white? Yes, they did. They went to court for it, even took it to the Supreme Court to be classified as white. So there's that part. All right. So there's that. There is that. All right. Also, do we have anything over here? I gotta make sure. We do. All right. Thank you to Ren for the dollar. Ren says, someone said the reflection pool is peeling. Dude trying to make things so white. Even the pool is peeling in the sun. Yikes. I'm just a messenger. I just read the donations, guys. I just read the donations. That's it. But that's funny as hell. All right. Shout out to Rin. Also, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Taylor sent 5 and said everything that keeps happening to him is because he's a shit person. He deserves everything that comes tenfold. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to you too, friend. Thank you so very much. Shout out to Taylor, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors, guys. All right. I appreciate y'all. If you'd like to support me, support the stream. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. And don't let me forget, please drop, let's say, 100,000 hearts in the chat for Miss Barb. Miss Barb sent over $25 and said, I don't know if you'll be on tomorrow, so just wanted to say happy Juneteenth. Thank you, Miss Barb. I will. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do Black as Fuck Live tomorrow. All right, you might see me do some panel hopping, but for my stream, we are doing Black as Fuck Live. I don't know if I'll have it on the tube. I should have it on the tube, but there will be a lot of music, so I don't know. I don't think I want to catch like a copyright restriction because that'll be an issue. So we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, it's gonna be freaking awesome. We're gonna be doing games and we're gonna be doing trivia and music, and I'll try to find a rib. I don't know. It's just gonna be fun. Celebration. Black joy. Black joy. All right. Let's see. If you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. You are the demographic of people that should call in. All right. Or should request up. That means if you're on TikTok, you should press the request button and turn that blue and pink person at the bottom of your screen gray. And if you are over on the tube, you can call the number on your screen, which is 720-295-4868. Again, that's 720-295-4868. All right. Again, you are the demographic of people that we'd like to have a conversation with. Is this the same person?
Call from
Randy.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. No means no. Jesus fucking Christ. Anywho. What do you all want to do? I'm asking you all. I honestly can't think of a song to sing today. I just don't have it in me. I don't know why. Never mind, I got it. I got it in me now. What shall we sing? Let's see. Trying to think about it. I have so many songs running through my head right now. I can't think. Spin that shit. I don't want to say spin that shit. I'll say that for tomorrow. It's like let's see. Let's do. You really want me to sing "Eye of the Tiger" for some reason? I don't know why you want me to sing "Eye of the Tiger." Why do y'all want? I'm gonna sing Nickelback if y'all keep asking for white man music. I promise you, I will. I'll sing Nickelback. Good times. Ooh, I'll sing this song. Okay. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, oh. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, I know this song, don't y'all? You made me happy. This you can bet. I love this song. You stood right beside me. And I won't forget. I really love you. you should know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Now we had our good times. That's what they say. We hurted each other. Girl, it's a shame. I know it took so long to get to the damn hook. I won't be foolish. No. I wanna know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl. Hey, before I let go. You know, I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know, there's nothing I would not do. Oh, before I let you go. Oh, never mind. All right. We have a guest. Before I let you go. I will mute you. You know who you are. I'll mute you. We don't do that kind of hate in here. All right. This person requested up. Eric, are you a Trump supporter?
Not necessarily, but I do have something I want to ask you about real quick, if it's okay.
What does not necessarily mean?
I mean, no, I'm not, but I don't want to get dropped right away because I'm not a Trump supporter.
What's your question?
Yeah, I do have a question. I think that a pertinent question right now in the country is, what do we do with all the people that are realizing that they are not Trump supporters at all, that they signed up to be anti-Democrat, essentially, and signed on to a horrific program that is crashing and burning? Like, do we take those people back? Do we accept them back into society? Do we forgive them for the mistakes they've made that have led us to where we are today? Like, what are your thoughts on how we cradle or coddle or don't?
I don't believe in coddling grown adults. And when you say accept
I'm sorry.
them, when you say accept them back, what do you mean? I'm not with them when they go into the voting booth.
Well, like some people genuinely are not politically informed. Some people start paying attention to elections like a week before. So some people are people who genuinely just are, I hate to say it, but like are thoroughly ignorant when it comes to voting, when it comes to what their party stands for, when they vote a certain way because their parents voted that way, or because their spouse voted that way, or their friends voted that
Within the
way.
last election, what I would say is that there's been way too much talk about doing research, about being active listeners, and also about basically looking at policy to actually like to listen to what it is that they're promoting. All right, for people to still say, "Oh, well, I didn't know." Right? So going into the midterms, hopefully people will make a better decision and vote for more progressive candidates so that they can actually get change that isn't harmful, that doesn't take away from them, that actually gives. All right. But I'm just so sorry. I can't do anything with, I'm sorry, I can't do anything with ignorance. Willful ignorance, I'll say. I can't do anything with willful ignorance.
I was gonna
because there's
say
a lot of info.
willful ignorant. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Because there's a lot of information that people actually can tap into, even in its simplest forms. So yeah, I don't know.
So what I'm essentially talking about more so here in this particular situation is non-willful ignorance. People that are just stupid. People, and that's the simplest way I can put it. People that vote because their parents vote that way, their friends vote that way, their county votes
That's
that way,
willful
their state
ignorance,
votes
though.
that way. No, but not
Yes, it is.
necessarily.
Because you're
How do you figure that?
choosing not to go out and learn more. Because you're choosing not to.
But these people are learning right now and realizing the mistakes they've made. And do we turn around and say, okay, as long as you never do this again, and as long as you educate yourself, and the next time you
When
step
you
into
say
that
like
voting
accept
booth,
them back into the fold, like what do you mean? Again, I'm not in the voting booth with those people. Does that make sense?
what what I what I mean is, do you forgive the people for making the mistake of going off of essentially what you said? I guess willful ignorance. It's hard not to put it that way.
I don't think forgiveness is a
But if
requirement
they
for voting.
but if they are choosing to say, my choice was ignorant, my choice was wrong, my choice was
Shout
ill-informed,
out to them.
all of those different things,
Shout out to them.
do
Do we
do
give them a cookie? Like, what do you want us to do?
but I know a lot of people that are like, no, screw that. Like those people deserve to live with the consequences of their actions. Forget about
They do
them.
deserve to
They could
live with the
deal. They
consequences of
could.
their actions. And
Yeah,
hopefully that moving
but
forward,
we
they
have to
make
live
better
it.
decisions.
We have to live with those consequences too. So
Yeah,
if
that's
we
why I
don't
said
come
moving
together
forward,
as a
because
society,
ain't nobody trying to fuck all that uniting stuff. That's silly. So here's the thing, right? Here's the deal. All right. What's happened, they've already cast their vote. If they're now feeling the effects of their vote, like the decision that they made, okay, they're feeling the effects of their vote. All right. This is called the consequence of my own actions, is what it is. Unfortunately, yes. All right. Collateral damage has been done because other people, all right, us, we're also feeling it. All right. But additionally, let's hope moving forward in the future, let's say in the midterms, they make a better decision. That means that if they felt that, if they're feeling some type of regret, they need to figure out why are they feeling that regret. All right. What is the cause of it? All right, figure out what the cause of it is. And let's say, for example, it's because, I don't know, they're no longer getting their SNAP benefits, or they're not able to go to a hospital that's within 20 miles. They now got to go to one that's 50 miles away. Whatever it is that they're feeling, right? Hopefully they do research into it to figure out, okay, who supports actually expanding Medicaid, all right, to ensure that I don't have to drive 50 miles away from home to go to a hospital. All right. Who supports, let's say, a price gouging ban? All right. Who supports ensuring that SNAP benefits are funded? All right, then I'm going to vote for that person. If they feel regret because of actions that an administration has taken and then they do nothing about it but continue to vote along those party lines, then you know what? Fuck them. All right. If you choose to be stupid, I can't do
I
anything
definitely
about
agree.
that. I can't do anything about you
If you're
choosing to be
not
stupid.
if you're not gonna learn from your mistakes, I definitely agree with you that at the end of the day, you get what you deserve.
Yeah. So hopefully they make better decisions moving
But there
forward.
are a lot of people out there that are, you know as well as I do, there are a lot of ill-informed people who are eligible to vote. And they go out and they cast their vote, and they started paying attention to the election 2 weeks before it happened.
That's on them. They see
Yeah,
what's happening now. They've had the ability to pay attention for almost 2 years now.
so I feel like you're answering my question that essentially we don't do anything with those people. It's on them. They have to figure it out. We don't reach out to them. We don't sympathize with them. It's on them. Is what
No,
you're
all
saying.
thing you can do is educate these people. That's all you can do.
Yeah, but if you're posing it in a situation where I'm educating you, it's like I'm better than you, and I'm going to teach you something you didn't know.
Then that's a personal problem.
That's gonna turn those people off, and that's gonna make those people just regress to
I think
voting
that's
for
a
the
personal
same thing.
problem.
Like you said, party lines. They're gonna vote with party lines. They're gonna vote with whatever they did before.
It's not
If
my
you go at it,
responsibility. I just want you to tell. I want to tell you something, right? It's not my responsibility to water down the message or even do anything to the extent of making those people feel comfortable. You either feel comfortable or you don't. If you actually want to learn something and you want to know about something, you sit back and you listen. You don't try to participate in the conversation. You sit back and listen. That's what you do. Because if you try to participate in the conversation, what ends up happening is you get defensive. But if you just sit in the comment section or wherever it is, or you even just read the comments and you just sit back and you absorb the information, all right, you'll be better off for that. You'll be better off for that. I don't do MAGA regret. I just want to let you know that. I don't give a fuck. All right. And I have no inclination whatsoever to ever align with bigots. None whatsoever. I don't care. The majority of these people can't tell you why they voted for Donald Trump anyways.
Well, I feel like that's the heart of the point I'm getting at is they can't even tell you why they voted for this. So the underlying problem is not the people that voted for what we have going on that is in shambles right now. It's how do you educate people? And your response seems to be you don't. It's their problem.
No,
And
I
it
didn't say
isn't.
that.
It becomes our problem.
That's
We are
exactly
living we're
what I
living in the
said.
world we're living in right
I don't
now
know what answer
because
it is that you
we all
want,
think
but you have
it's their
gotten
problem.
2.5 different ways to say the exact same thing is what you've gotten so far. What response are you looking for? Do you want me to say that I'm going to hold a bonfire and hug them and tell them that it's going to be
It's
okay?
really I'm so sorry. Should I drop and come back? Is anybody else like hearing you glitch or is it
It's
just
not
me?
me
I
glitch.
feel
It's
like
just you on the panel. One moment.
there's like a weird like glitchy
I know.
sound that keeps happening and I can't.
I know it's because I turned the volume up. Is it better? It has to be one of those things. I don't know. I just ask you, is it better?
It doesn't seem like it's happening right now. No,
What
it
answer
is
are you looking
still.
for?
I'm sorry.
What answer are you looking for?
I'm not necessarily looking for any kind of answer. I was looking for what your take on how you deal with people who are realizing that they're in a cult, that they voted for somebody who broke every promise they made to them, how you come back and talk to those people as human beings again. Because a lot of people aren't willing to. A lot of people are like, screw them. They can deal with whatever they want to deal with. Like I said, it's their problem. They can live it out. They can
Educate
feel the
them.
consequences. But they includes me. They includes you.
Yeah,
When you
you
say they can deal
educate
with
them.
that, it includes all of us.
Yes, you
So I'm not
educate
necessarily
them.
looking at it. Go ahead.
That's it. You educate them is what you do. All right, you give them the information. You can lead a horse to water. All right, you can even grab that horse by his neck and dunk his head in it. All right, you still can't make it drink it. All right, all you can do is provide them with the education. What they do with the education, the information is up to them. I don't get to hold their hand, all right, when they go to the voting booth and make them vote for a certain party. I don't get to do that. All right. All I can do is
I'm
give
so
them
sorry.
the information. Okay, if you
I
can't hear
appreciate
me,
you having me up,
I'll
but I
answer
can't.
it while you're in the chat. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. I'm going to say it one more time. All right. This will be the third time, actually, the fourth time. Okay. What you do is you give them the information, all right, which is the education. What they do with said information and education, all right, is not on me. It is on them. I don't get to hold their hand when they go to the voting booth and make them, select a certain candidate. All right? I don't do that. So again, thank you, John, for knocking out the flowers, friends. Thank you so much, John. All right, drop some hearts in the chat for John, y'all. All right, all I get to do is provide the information. That's it. Tis it, tis all. All right, and once again, just in case you didn't hear it, okay, and you can clip this part if you want to, okay, I have no need to ever align with bigots. If you take that as me saying that I would never welcome in people, all right, who voted for Donald Trump, then what it is that you're saying is that all the people who did vote for Donald Trump are in fact bigots. That's what you're saying. I need you to consider that part. Anywho. Before I let go. We were singing. You know, I think our sun rises and shines on you. Tennis guy, was it not? It was annoying. It was annoying. Hey, what do you want me to do with that? I don't know. I don't know what you all want me to do with that. I don't know. They are looking for like a super cookie cutter. Like they think I'm them people. I'm not those people. I want y'all to understand that. If you know, you know. I'm not those people. All right. I don't see any need to ever align myself, all right, with bigots. I just don't I don't have any reason to. All right? I don't see any reason whatsoever to make a racist feel comfortable. All right? Fuck your white fragility, fuck your white comfort. All right? I have no ounce of me, all right, ever wants to make a racist feel comfortable. All right. If y'all ever catch me making a racist feel comfortable, by all means, all right, throw a shoe at me. Please. Throw a shoe at me. Friends here that are still here that have my number, call me, please. Call me. Please, please, please. Okay? Please, please call me. All right? Because I can talk to anyone. All right? But making them feel comfortable in that shit, all right, that shit that goes against my very existence, please, let's be serious. All right, I don't have any need to do it, and I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna do it. All right, and to all the white folks, all right, that show up and show out every single day. All right, all I'm gonna say to you is you already know that I think you're inherently racist. However, I do think that a lot of you are on a deconstruction journey. So there's that part. Yes, with a flip flop. Yep. If it's my mom, it'd probably be a sandal. It'll be a sandal. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So I just want people to stop doing that. Like, seriously. What's up, Kristen? What? What'd I do? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything this time. I did all the things. This is gonna be the last call. I'm getting hungry. And we don't want the hunger to turn to hangry.
Call from.
That won't be any good for anyone. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
44.
All right, and why are you still supporting Trump?
I think he's the greatest president since I've been alive.
Okay. Why do you think he's the greatest president since you've been alive?
Oh, well, how many presidents since Ronald Reagan?
I didn't ask you that. What?
I thought you asked me how many presidents, like how many presidents have I been through? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying, but that's not what I asked you. I said, why is he the greatest president?
Oh, he's rock star. He's an OG. He's a serious original gangster that we need in America. Who else is going to take his place? Give me anybody. Give me anybody, Republican or Democrat, that's more gangster than Donald Trump. How about that?
I'm so sorry, sir. I don't even know what it means to be gangster. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know what an OG is? Well, you over here ripping apart white people. That's kind of sad. I
don't
would
know what
think
an
you know
OG
what a
is. No,
gangster is.
I didn't know that being a gangster was a qualification to be the president. What is a gangster?
Gangster for our country. You mean in
What that
making
mean?
sure that we're not going to get? I'll explain it to you that Iran isn't going to use a nuclear weapon. That tell me that like he walks in here. He could walk into the G7. What's up? He can go to any country. Doesn't deal with all anything political. He walks in and he's the boss. That's gangster. Facts.
You mean like when he wanders around in the wrong direction and whatnot?
You're talking about Biden, but
falls
okay.
asleep. Nah, when he falls asleep.
No, you're
and
talking about
moves.
Biden. He
Are
ain't
we talking
falling
about
down on
Biden?
anything
Really?
like that.
Really?
Yeah,
You
we're
have been
talking.
watching the
Well,
news? You
have you been watching the news? Well, he doesn't. He's not sniffing children, and
What?
yeah, come on now.
You haven't been watching the news?
I don't
Oh
watch
my
the
gosh!
news. I live
It
with the
sounds like
news.
you're a victim of Trump's narcissism.
Oh, I got Trump derangement syndrome
I
or
didn't say
something
you
like
had that.
that.
I
That's
said
what's
you're a
going
victim
on.
of his narcissism.
Oh yeah, I'm a narcissist. That's fine. That's okay, because I am. So what's wrong with that? That I'm a man, and that I pledge my allegiance to this country. What's wrong with that? I'm a Republican. What's so wrong with that?
Sir, do you know what a narcissist is?
Yes, I do. I
What's a
know exactly what a
narcissist?
narcissist is.
What's a narcissist?
That's involved with themselves. What are you talking about? Someone that's involved with themselves think they're better than everybody else. And that's exactly what Trump is. He's better than everybody else. Better than me. He's better than you. He's the top dog. That's exactly who he is. So yeah, he's
Someone has a message for you. Wesley sent
okay,
a
good. You
$5.
give me any
I have
message
to
you
read.
want.
Hey! Stop that.
You got the floor.
I'm gonna read the message to you. Wesley
Yes,
sent a
ma'am.
$5 super chat and said, "This caller has 2 brain cells fighting for third place. This almost feels like punching down. He is DUMB. Much love, Erica. Much love to you too, Wesley. Thank you very, very much."
Okay. Well, then I
You say he's
get a bronze
stupid.
star, then, don't I? Since I'm third place, right? He's still he's still got the gold. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he's
Are
running
you in
shop.
New York? Are you in New York City, sir? In one of the boroughs?
No, I'm in North Carolina
You're in
actually,
Nor-
but
oh, you're in North
I'm.
Carolina?
We've already talked.
Are you a
I'm third
Knicks fan?
generation New York. Oh, I'm third generation New York.
Oh, okay. You've been celebrating today?
Oh, I don't need to celebrate with anybody, man.
I didn't say with anyone.
Because
said,
I
have
actually
you been
don't like because they're not even real New Yorkers, to be honest with you.
No. Have you been celebrating today? Like, how many have
Have
you
I been
had?
celebrating today?
Yeah.
No, man.
How
Oh,
many
you're
have you
asking if I was partying? No, man.
Uh-huh. How many have you had? Like, how many drinks?
What do you mean? What have I had?
many
You mean
drinks?
drinking? I haven't been drinking today. I'm
Oh.
coming home and I'm listening to your nonsense and talking about white people. That's crazy.
Did it
And you
hurt your
talk about
feelings?
racism.
Did it hurt your
That's just out of your mind. Because I'm from New York, third generation, and I'm
Uh-huh.
mixed. So that's
What
offensive.
you mix with? Paint or cake batter?
Paint or cake batter. What do you
Yeah.
talk? You're painting. Well, you don't know about lead paint then, because that's what you're sniffing. Because you're talking about you don't believe in racism, and you talk white
paint
people
has
there.
been outlawed
Could
for
you
quite a
call
while,
somebody
sir.
that from New York, you'd have a problem. I mean, the crazy
You
that
said
comes
you're
out of your
mixed. I'm
mouth.
trying to figure out like what is it that you're mixed with, sir? Is it cake batters?
What do you
Like,
want to
are
worry?
you a marble
I'm
cake?
mixed. I'm Irish,
Are
Puerto
you
Rican. My
eggshell
son's
white?
African American. I like really, yeah, Irish. And guess what? You want to know how they were
So
freaking
what are you
battered
mixed
and
with?
bruised?
I'm
They no
sorry.
one.
What are you mixed with?
I'm Irish, Puerto Rican.
You're Irish.
What's up?
So you're white?
I'm Irish. What? I told you. I just told you I was half white. I told you it was
Which
offensive.
part of you is half white?
I'm sorry, man.
Which part of you is half white? Is it your foot? Like, is it the left
What?
side
My
or the
mama,
right side?
my mama, or my daddy.
The
I
top
know what
side or the
bathroom to
bottom
use.
side?
You have a
which
problem
half?
with bathroom to use? Because I know what bathroom to use.
Like, which one?
Do you know what they? Because I
Top
know
half,
there's only
bottom
two
half is
genders.
white. Left side, right
Oh,
side.
yeah, I'm half. What part of that's Irish? Now you're gonna tell me Irish people aren't white or something.
What?
I'm Irish and Puerto Rican, Taino. What don't you understand about that? Pretty simple.
Oh my god! I literally. Oh my gosh! Sir, what do you
Okay,
want?
you want to
What do you
talk
want?
about how it is to? You want to talk about how
What do
you
you
get here?
want? What do you want?
What do I want? I'm telling you
Yes.
why. I'm telling you why Republicans are great, and you can't answer one thing because I'm schooling you. Like
You
it's
haven't
easy.
asked any questions. What are we talking about?
I don't
Forget
need that.
about
You asked
it.
me.
Hey,
No,
I'm
I don't have to
walking
ask a
here.
question. No,
Hey,
your
I'm
question
walking
was why do you
here.
think the
I'm
Republicans are great?
talking
We
here.
done demolished this guy on the front yard of the White House the other day. The
Demolish
Knicks,
what
like,
guy?
come on. You just had Alicia Keys sing in New York. Wasn't a bad time today for the most part because you always got bad apples in the bad cities of the Big Apple. Come on now.
Is this
You
man
got to
okay?
step your game up, homie.
What is happening?
Yeah, because I'm giving you the truth, and I'll fact
No,
check.
I
And
don't
you
know what
want to
you're
get on the
talking about.
military?
This is a
Come on,
roller coaster of
and we're
emotion.
giving Iran their business right now.
I'm on a roller
We're gonna
coaster of
make the
emotion,
gas
guys.
prices go down. Guess what? Because of big dog Trump. Because ain't no one
All
playing with
right, I'm gonna
nobody.
set something from the gift gallery as a
So
goal. If you
how
guys
is it?
get it,
Why
I'm
would you
just gonna
not
drop
want to
his
be a
ass.
Republican right now, man?
Just gonna drop him. I have
Just
no idea
facts.
what he's talking about. This man confusing me.
Greatest time to be an American.
Okay, why is it the greatest time to be an American, sir?
Well, unless it's stumbling Joe over there sniffing babies, I think
Really?
you're better
Stumbling
off
Joe?
position. Well, who would you bring out right now that could beat Trump? Who's gonna? I'll ask you.
There's so
You want
many.
me to ask you a question? Who in your right mind of a Democrat that could go out to any one of these world leaders that have nuclear weapons and have a conversation with them? Besides Trump.
That
Come on now.
a Democrat
Give me
that
one
could have a
person. Give me one.
conversation.
I could give you
Hold on, hold
three.
on, hold on. I want to make sure I understand your question. I just want to make sure I understand your question.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You said a Democrat who could go over to Iran and have a conversation with them to come to
Either
a
Iran,
deal.
North Korea. I'll give you four countries: Russia and China. I'll give you four countries. Who do you want to have real conversations with out of the that you think is better than Trump? I'm not saying Trump has.
This
I'm not
person
saying you
already
have to
served
be
as
Trump's
president
biggest
2
fan. I'm just
times.
saying who
Hey, you gotta let me
in
answer the question. How am I supposed to
Yes,
answer the
ma'am.
question if you don't stop talking?
Go ahead.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ of
ma'am.
Latter-day Saints. Good God.
No, I'm Roman
Barack
Catholic, but you
Hussein
got it.
Obama. Guys, I said the flying jets. If you send it, I'm gonna get rid of him. This is ridiculous. This dude is funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. He's funny, but I don't know what the hell he's talking about right now. So flying jets and he's gone. This is wicked work. Like, what is happening? Okay, so sir, Obama.
Yes, I'm
Obama.
Obama.
Yeah,
He
Obama.
can't run again
Are
just
you
like
familiar with
Trump
the
can't.
JCPOA, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Do you are you familiar with the JCPOA? Yes or no? I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. No,
You don't
I'm
know what the
not. So
JCPOA is?
no, I don't know what that is, and we've
I'm
already
about to tell you
played
what it
those
is.
games
Can I
of.
tell you what it is then?
Yes, ma'am. Like I
right,
said,
I'll
if
tell
I
you what
don't
it
know
is.
something, I don't mind learning.
I know that's right. Let me tell you what it is. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Yes, please. No, take your time. No, I'm not being rude about that. Please
No, I
take your
know. You're
time.
not
So
being rude at all.
no, so we both could justify because if it's I want the right answer to
I know. I'm
something,
about to
I'm
give
not
you the
trying
right
to.
answer. Hold on 1 moment. I'm giving you the right
Yes,
answer.
ma'am. Like I said, please take your time. I'm in no rush.
I just have to Google it. Give me 1 moment.
No, of course.
Yep.
No, I get that.
Use
But
my
I mean,
handy
if you're
dandy
going to give
computer.
an answer, at least give the correct one. Like I said, I don't know it, so
I know.
I
Let me
can't
get it
speak.
for you. You got to
I
stop
don't
talking
speak
though.
on
You're
something
not
I
going to hear
don't
the
know.
answer. You're not going to hear the answer if you keep talking, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Take your time.
All right. So what the JCPOA is
He's saying, I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the
JCPO?
choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all. So,
guys, guys, please drop all the hearts in the chat for Miss Penny. Miss Penny ain't wasting no goddamn time. I thought y'all was at least let that one go on for like a 10, 15. No, Miss Penny said no. No. What was he talking about, y'all? Please drop the hearts for Miss Penny. What was that man talking about? I don't know. I do not know, y'all. I'm so confused. Oh my God, that was fun. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, Erica, focus. Focus. That was fun. Not on the Obama's Day. You're right. Not on the Obama's Day, Miss Penny. You are right. Oh, that was wicked. I was like, what is he? What did he say? He said, name one president that could make a deal. I give you 4 countries. 4 countries. Forget about it. I'm walking here. That's my like Brooklyn impersonation. I'm a Brooklyn Italian. All right. I'm walking here. Stromboli. Go Knicks. Going to the Garden. I'm going to the Garden tonight. We're going to the Garden. Bing bong. Take me on a date. I don't know how you said it. I don't know how to do it. You want to hear my Boston accent? This one's a hit. Let me wet my palate. Miss Penny, don't look at the screen. Read this way. Okay, here's my Boston accent. You want some lobster? Gonna go get some lobster. The car keys. The car keys. All right. Car keys. Right. What else did I say? Wicked. It's so wicked. It's wicked good. I'm trying to change the gift code to like a small thing, so you guys don't do that again. Don't do that. All right, where's like a 1 cent thing? There we go. Car keys. Wicked. Is it wicked? Wicked. Wicked good. Okay, here's my Compton accent. All right, I just gotta channel Moesha in them real quick. Like Kim and the other friend and Hakeem and them. We're going to the party. Everybody gonna be there. We're going to the party. It's gonna be fun. All right. No busters. Mark ass, trick ass busters. I can't say that part right. Busters. I can't do it right. All right. Here's my TI impression. All right. Expeditiously. I'm not well. Expeditiously. All right. Guess who's live, guys? Guess who is live? All right, we got 241 people over on the tube. All right, tubers, I want you to go say hi to Hector. All right, and I want you to actually do this thing where you subscribe. Okay, I don't know how many subscribers Hector has. All right, but he should have over 5,000. So you should make that happen. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over to Hector's. All right, that's what we're gonna do over on the tube. All right, and let's see here. Redirect. Add a redirect. Hector's live. Save it. Okay. Oh, tubers, before you go, if you haven't already, like the stream on your way out, by the way. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. TikTokers. We're going to Hector, Miss Penny. Hector. But you guys, TikTok, where do you guys want to go? You already know where I'm going to go. All right. Where do you want to go? You going to go to Hector's too? Okay. All right. So we're going to go say hi to Hector then. Boom. Shaka locker locker. There we go. Go say hi to my friend Hector Talks. Let's go do it. All right. But before we do that, play my theme music. I should have had it ready though. It'd been better that way. Here's my theme music. All right, guys. All right. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me here today on the Erica Effect. I gotta say, it was fun today. All right, everyone tried to prove me wrong about the little memorandum of understanding, yet I just showed them that's what critical thinking skills are, and also reading comprehension. We have a literacy problem in the United States of America. The majority of American adults, about 54%, cannot read above a 5th grade reading level. They get to the 6th grade and they stop. There's that. So with that being said, I just want you all to take some adult literacy classes. Take an adult literacy class. It'll help you, I promise you. Most states have them. There's actually a website also, because next week on Fun and Facts, I'm going to be talking about adult literacy, because I think it's very important. And I'm not kidding. I'm not. I'm very, very serious about this. Matter of fact, I'm just going to give it to you right now so you guys can have it. Alright, so you can go to this website. It is nld.org. So that's NovemberLimaDelta.org, and you can search adult literacy programs in your state. Alright, that's what you can do. You'll be able to do that. So by all means, do that. Alright. Additionally, guys, thank you to everyone who tapped the screen, shared the live, who reposted, who did something awesome today, who sent a dono, who kept the chat going. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Shout out, I never do this, but shout out to Miss Penny for being our top gifter of the day. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Penny and for all of our friends who showed some love. You guys are freaking awesome. All right, with that being said, guys, go say hi to Hector for me. Go say hi to Hector. All right, drop some hearts in the chat. Do the normal stuff. Drop the hearts in the chat. Share, repost a lot, take care of his good posts. Do all the good things for him, guys. And with that being said, I leave you with this as I always do. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please, please, please do something kind for somebody else. I love y'all. I really, really do. All right? Deuces out.